Yo, 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 wagwan, 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 wagwan. What me say? Guan, big up yourself. Big up yourself, whether they're yard or they're abroad. Guan, big up yourself. Bossa Blanc for that one. Big up yourself, Orlando King. Medea, so where you there? Medea, see me ya? Wagwan, wagwan, wagwan. Yeah? One Father God. One Father God. God is the greatest. So I want to say big up to my Lord and Savior for another one, because without him, none of this would be possible. Yeah? One Father God. Bless up to Father Bling. Big up every time. Eros in the building. Like up the stream. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. 99. Yeah? It don't cost you nothing. Free. 99. It don't even take you a second to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And definitely tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend so we can get up here and talk about this Reggae Boyz football, because there's a lot moving and shaking. We've been doing the countdown. We've been doing the player watch. We've been keeping you guys up to date and entertained with the information that we got, with the information that we've looked for. So it's important, yeah, that we continue right up until game time. Let y'all know what is going on. Big up yourself, Stets. Bossa Blanc for Stets in the building. Eros where he said big up Francis and the community every time. Hit the like and subscribe, people. It's free 99. It's free 99. You are frozen, fam. What do you mean? Let's check what is going on. Hold on. Nah, man, I don't know where I talk about. Where? Frozen where? Which part? No, sir. I'm not frozen at all. It's free 99. Free 90. Next up, trademark. Yeah, no. Definitely, man. It's free 99. So I just want to say big up to everybody out there that continue to like and subscribe. I appreciate it so very much. I've heard a lot of conversation, you know what I mean, from other Reggae Boyz YouTube members regarding a lot of topics that I want to talk to you guys about. But first, man, we are 3 days, 8 hours, and 11 minutes away from the first game in the September window. The first game in the September window. The first game against Bermuda. And boy, I don't know about you, but I said about 15 days ago, I am beyond nervous. Beyond nervous with this team. Why? Why would I be nervous? We got a ton of injuries right now. But at the same time, we got healthy players. Healthy players that are not getting a call up for players that are injured. And nobody seems to be talking about it. We got players that are injured. Whether they're half injured, partially injured, or just fully injured, and they're getting call-ups. And the picking committee, they know this. Big up yourself, Eastside FC, yo, my ballin' at the building, Eastside FC, yo, big up yourself, Marvelous Wayne. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Marvelous Mac Wayne. Big up yourself. Up top. What y'all say? Murderer. What them say? Murderer. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. Don't forget to like up the stream on your way in. Hit the like button. Appreciate that. Eastside FC, definitely. 30 or 40 days. I'm thinking it's like 40 days I've been doing this countdown. And I've been watching and I've been paying attention to everything that is moving. Literally everything that is moving when it comes on to the Reggae Boyz with the information that's available to me. And I've said it don't look good. It don't look good. You got players who are not even playing at their clubs that are going to get a call up. Did it happen? Yes, it did. Players who are not playing, they're getting a call up. Facts. Yeah, the likes of Mikel Antonio, the likes of Shamar Nicholson. Yeah, John Russell not getting no playing time. But I'm the one that also say we got to play the players that we got. Eagles Republic, big up yourself. Osa Blanc for Eagles Republic said the Reggae Boyz Kingston Public Hospital squad. Right now, you're not telling a lie. Players are getting called up that the picking committee know. Campus 23, big up yourself. They know that these players are not healthy. Yet still we leave healthy players off the squad. Remember, a World Cup was saying World Cup. World Cup we say. World Cup. Yeah, man. And a Soup Cup. And a Red Cup. No, sir. World Cup we say. What we say? World Cup we say. And a Soup Cup. No. And a Red Cup. No. World Cup. That's what we're trying to get to. We're trying to get to the World Cup. We need 6 points in this September window. 6. We need 6 points in the September window. 6. We need 6 points in this September window. And half the squad is injured. And the other half of the squad ain't playing at their club. But they gonna come and perform at a high level. Then on top of it, big up yourself. Jay in the building. Eagles Republic said, Dexter Lembekis is on loan to Lincoln City until January. Yeah, man. Jay, big up yourself. Jay said, new update to the squad. Francis Pinnock and Bell out. Jay, that's what I'm talking about, Jay. Jay, the picking committee knew. Coach McClure said in his press conference, Amari Bell picked up a knock. Ian Frey, he has an injury. Let's see how he comes out of the weekend. The games that just passed, to see if he will make it through okay. We already knew Pinnock was injured. We already knew Pinnock was injured. You know what I said? We already knew. Big up yourself, Danny Dredd. Up top, Danny Dredd. Big up yourself. We already knew Pinnock was injured. Why would Brentford not play Pinnock? They play him 60 minutes the week before, and he didn't play this week. Why not? If the injury is not that bad, why not? So you got players that are not wanted. They're not wanted. Playing well. Skill set is at a high level. And we talked about them. Yeah, Malik Mothersill, Trevante Stewart, Norman Campbell. They're playing at a high level at their clubs. They're not wanted. But at the same time, I'm trying to wonder to myself. People are crying over Mason Greenwood. People are losing their mind over Mason Greenwood. Do they not understand who Mason Greenwood is? Mason Greenwood was a $100 million footballer at Manchester United. He sat for 2 years at home. They got rid of him for a low price to Marseille. In the space of 10 to 15 games, Mason Greenwood went from like a 20 million euro baller to a 100 million euro baller. We're talking about Mason Greenwood here. I heard a lot of people say the savior is coming. The savior is coming. Mason Greenwood is the savior and he's on his way. But it seems like the Jamaican fan base, the Reggae Boyz fan base, the man them can't take rejection. The brother said, no one committing right now. It's okay. It come like so when you talk to a, you reach to a girl and you want to talk to them. And them say, nah, I'm not interested in you. Move away, idiot, girl. Move away, lift up, idiot, girl. Yeah, man, I never want your sour crutches anyways. Ray. So your face look like donkey blood. Bruv, you was just trying to holler at that. You was just trying to holler at the thing. Now because you got rejected, you're dissing the thing? That don't even make sense. How you gonna diss the shawty? How you gonna diss the empress that you were just trying to talk to? You were just trying to get her number. You were just trying to see Wagwan. So now Mason Greenwood say, hold up, I'm not ready yet for commit. Him never say him not come, him just say him not ready yet to commit. And all of a sudden, boy, Mason Greenwood's runway, Mason Greenwood disappointing, Mason Greenwood this, Mason Greenwood that. Brother, and I can't take rejection. And the brother not even reject it. Them just say, yo, slow down a little bit. Give me a little more time. Let me make sure I'm making the right decision for me. Nobody's not trying to get into the situation where you're being hauled and pulled in different direction, because you got ballers that are out there that can play at a high level that are not getting called. Kahari Bennett is scoring goals. Norman Campbell is scoring goals. Malik Mothersill is playing and scoring goals. Trevante, they're not getting called up. As what Jay said, Amari Bell, who was playing how much minutes? He picked up a knock. He can't play. He can't play. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense for me. Yeah, man, never make it make sense for me. You got big up yourself. Let me see. Eagles Republic said, yup, same thing the coach did at Gold Cup. Yup. Let me see. Are you sure? Plus, not sure if one of CDM pick up injury today. Huh. That would be crazy if they did. Slopey got a call up. Now the side looks shaky. Who will be the CB pairing? Yeah, because don't forget Mason Holgate. He's at his club. He ain't getting no playing time. So you already know. They put Deshaun Bernard. Listen. Eagles Republic. I could have swear Deshaun Bernard was on that pre-squad list. Deshaun Bernard's been injured. He's been injured. Not yesterday. Deshaun Bernard has been injured. Why is he on the list? I asked, who's on that list? Does anybody know who's on that potentially we're watching? Didn't make the 44-man squad list, but we're watching. Does anybody know who's on that list? Now, Jay said, and now the side looks shaky. Yeah, we the gentle people. I'm about to tell you right now. Let me see if I can find that squad release, man. The pre-squad release. I don't even think they put the pre. Let me see. Oh, here's the pre-squad. Let's look at it right now. We're not even wasting no time. Let's look at it right now. Let me see. Because I don't think so. You tell me. Do you see? These are defenders, yeah? You tell me. Eagles Republic. You tell me. Where is Jamoy Topi and Ronaldo Webster on this pre-list? Where are they? I see Dexter Lambakisa. I see Amari Bell. Mason Holgate, Richard King, Joel Latibudere, who's injured. Damian Lowe, Greg Lowe, Ethan Pinnock, who's injured. Rico Henry, and Deshaun Bernard, who's also injured. This is the pre-list. Let me scroll up. See it there? Reggae Boyz, Roll to 20, watch list. This is the watch list. The what list? Yeah, man, this is the watch list. Like up the live, people. It's free 99. It's free 99. Don't cost you nothing. Like up the live. And that's why I want to see it first. Big up yourself, Eastside FC. That's why, listen, my number tell me this. I don't see it. I'm not in no group. I'm not in nobody's group. So nobody ain't calling me, telling me nothing. Jay is saying it to me, and I'm saying, well, if that's what it is, Eagle said, where is he on the list? Show me on the list where any of these players are. Because you're right. They didn't get the call up yet. Big up yourself, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart in the building. What y'all say?
Forever, forever.
Kevin Hart.
Forever, forever. Pull up.
Because I came here and showed y'all this pre-squad list, and I asked the question. Remember, they said the pre-squad list. I said, when was the last time the Reggae Boyz put out a pre-squad list? When was the last time they put out a pre-squad list? And my second question is, they said we have other players that we are potentially looking at that are not on the list. Potentially, but they're not on the list. Why not? So none of those players are on this list. But Amari Bell, at that time when he was on this list, he wasn't injured. He picked up an injury over the weekend. Cool. Holgate not really getting no game. Neither is Richard King. You know the deal. Joel's injured. Damian Lowe didn't have no club, so he ain't playing. He just got into a club. We don't even know if he played a game yet. Greg Lay, we know, is playing. He's been playing. Ethan Pinnock had a muscular injury. So he's been struggling with that injury. Let me read some of these comments I'm getting. Kevin Hart said they think England want them. We will wait until you're 30, boy, Greenwood. Listen. You got to always keep your options open. You keep your options open. You don't never close your option. You keep your options open. A type of baller like that, you keep your option. Nobody would have never thought that England would have hired a non-English coach in Thomas Tuchel. So, come on. Nobody. Matter of fact, they almost tried to turn over the FA because they hired Thomas Tuchel. So the door's now closed on nothing. And you always got to keep your options open. But you don't know that his family said a long time ago, while they're pushing to get Mason Greenwood, they're pushing, they're doing everything. They're running and scrambling, they're dropping over themselves. They're doing everything. The powers that be doing everything to get Mason Greenwood to be a part of the squad. There are players that are dying. They're praying. They're on their knees praying to Father God, please, let me get a call up. And they can't even get a call up. And I like to wait. But, you know what I'm saying? Jay said it to me, so I'm saying the player couldn't play this window. He's still ineligible. Paperwork still incomplete, yet they failed to mention this. They failed to mention. That's where the president dropped the ball, in my opinion. President Michael Ricketts, he dropped the ball. For a player of that stature, you need the president to step up and say something. Talk to the fans. Let the fans know what going. Good, bad, or indifferent. That's what should be happening. That's first and foremost. That's what should be happening for sure. For sure. Remember, we're 3 days. 3 days to our first game. 3 days, 7 hours, and 55 minutes until the Reggae Boyz take on Bermuda in the September window. And we don't know what's going on. There's players out there that are healthy, but apparently there's things that are bigger at play. You guys like up the live. It's free 99. Also, if you want to drop a super chat and support, donate to the channel. You want to donate to the channel? Drop a super chat. Bless up your boy Francis as we continue to do the countdown. I'm not leaving y'all out. We keep doing the countdown. We've been doing the countdown. And it never stopped. When everybody else was quiet, I was here doing the countdown. Eastside was up here bantering me back and forth. RR was here. It wasn't a lot of people. Yeah, big up to the silent watchers, man. Big up to first responders out there, the truck drivers, the taxi drivers, the Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, all of the drivers out there that make it possible, make our lives a little easier, and the things that, the products and services that they provide for us. Big up on yourself. Yeah, man. Big up yourself to the doctors and the nurse them. Yeah, man. One of them at the children's hospital, one of them at the regular hospital. Big up on yourself. Cause right now, it seems like most of the Reggae Boyz players, them need a hospital. We don't even know if they gonna make it into the October window. Because these injuries are tough injuries. He said it was not called up, not confirmed by the JFF. MP jumping the gun. Oh, Mount Pleasant was jumping the gun. Okay. At least 20 of the players on that list can't play from injuries to ineligibility. Facts. Big facts. Look at the list. Look at the list. Facts. Facts, Jay. Big facts. At Francis, that must be the peeping Tom list. Boy, may I tell you, I asked the question. I didn't see them put out a list for a long time. So it's kind of crazy to me that we got a pre-list and I'm looking at names on this list and I'm like, okay. Are you sure? Wow. Why put the names on the list and you know you ain't gonna call them? And they're healthy. It's not that they're healthy and playing. And we got players that are in the team that's not playing. Wow. Big up yourself. Eastside says Simon confirmed earlier that Topi not called up. Okay. See that? That was a confirmation right there. Eastside FC. Hold on. My guy, Eastside FC. Hold up, man. Hold up. Where Eastside FC is? Eastside FC. Bless up the man named Eastside FC. All right. Here we go. Where was that? Damien Lowe is lost in the desert somewhere between Saudi Arabia and Iraq. Yo, bust a black for that one, yo. Go on, big up yourself. Yeah, man. Webster them say, well, me not even put nobody, cause I left that alone until me get some confirmation for myself. Let me read this one. Eastside FC. When was this? Okay. Rehabilitation Reggae Boyz squad who not have injuries, not playing, or don't have a club. You understand? Father Bling, you get it? Yeah, man. But what? You can be positive at what? I hear the coaches say, yeah, man, listen, there are players that were picked to play on the heartstrings of the fans that are going to be at the Reggae Boyz Stadium. Because I don't even think the coach wants some of these players that are being picked. Honestly, hearing him talk, if you listen to the coach, if you can read between the line, just read between the line. Read between the lines. The coach is telling you, read between the line. Big up yourself, RY. In the building, 1 RY. What you say? Up top, Janera Johnson on the list, whilst... Oh, him there. Yup, right there. Janera Johnson, while currently in Netherlands U19 squad and slated to play September 3rd. Make it make sense, Jay. Make it make sense. Dujan Whisper, he just came back from injury. He's not fully incorporated yet. He's on the list. Yeah, it's good to see your name on the list. Don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? It's a recognition. But come on. Where's the president of our federation? President Michael Ricketts, where is he and why has he not said anything? If you got to sit down and get briefed by Simon, the press officer, then do that. Or whoever. Do that. But come on and talk to the people, man. Let me see. The president can't drop the ball when he don't even have the ball. Facts. That's another thing. Well, he do got the ball. He got the ball for what he wants. No, he got a ball for what he wants. That's a fact. Yeah, he got a ball for what he wants. And he'll talk then, for sure. I was here day by day. Big up yourself. Yes, Danny Dread was definitely here. One Danny Dread. Danny Dread was definitely here day by day. That's a fact. Anytime I went live, Danny Dread was in the building. Rocking out with your boy. Big for sure. For sure. One Danny Dread. Up top. He said, Eastside Danny Dread, you club so desperate to have national players. You crazy. You over there going at Danny Dread. Something else. I won't have to block anyone over here. They're not so unruly over. The only person you gotta worry about over here is Travis. Travis be over here having people go crazy. Travis be over here bantering people, and they don't really like it too much. They can't really take the bantering from Travis, yeah? A long time I say Gunner's boss to big up yourself. All the silent watchers, you want to big up on yourself. You gotta remember, yeah, I'm not gonna have hundreds of people here, but you know you're gonna get the real right here, man. We're gonna keep the real right here. We're gonna tell you the real deal spiel right here. It's important that we know what's going on with these players. If we don't know what's going on with these players, then where's our expectation? Where's our expectation? Remember, I said from the Gold Cup, nobody expected a team to exit the Gold Cup. Nobody. Nobody expected the team to exit the Gold Cup earlier did. And nobody came on and said nothing. You can check the catalog. You can go ahead and check the catalog. I have plenty of videos of me asking President Michael Ricketts to just address the fans and media. 10 minutes. For weeks. I asked him to address the fans and media. Nothing. Nada. Father Bling said, if the squad is the technical advisor's first move, it don't look good. Squad not ready at all. Let me boss a next blank for that one. Don't forget. Yo, Steve McLaren is smart. Steve McLaren is smart. Coach Steve McLaren is very, very smart. Can't tell you why he's very smart. He said, if you listen to the press conference, he said, I was wondering, I would love the advice of the technical of Mr. Speed as an advisor, like to help me be in the boardroom, be in the meetings and see what going. And all I got from that was, I'm not the only one that's going to take this beating. No, you got to come. You brought me here. He said, you brought me here and you look after me for 2 days and then you disappeared. He's not going to say he really didn't like that, but he really didn't like that. Yeah? He said, you got to have a good triangle between the person that brought me here and the president and me. Because I'm not taking a beating alone. If this team fails, I'm not taking this failure alone. Somebody else got to take this failure with me. So yeah, come sit beside me. I want you to know what I'm going. You get an opportunity to bring the team to England. And now you're second guessing you bringing the team to England, saying that it wasn't a good move. Really? Why? Eagles Republic said Dijon Wizard cannot go a full 90 minutes, not even a full 60 minutes, and he's walking most of his 45 for the U20s. Facts. Big facts. But big facts. What me say? Me say big facts. But he's on the list. Okay. Francis, me tell you already, sometimes I better the president not said nothing. Hey, you know what's so funny about that, Jay? A lot of people have said that. Bro, why you keep calling for the president to say something? Why? Why you keep... He ain't gonna say nothing good anyways. Big up to Jason Gooner TV. Jason said, yo, why you... It don't even make sense. Dude ain't gonna say nothing else. Big up to Cranky Life. Cranky Life says, like your papa, man, like your grandpa, really nice dude, you know what I'm saying? But like, how you got somebody like that as a president? Your president's supposed to be the public figure. He's supposed to be the one that's out front. So as the president that's supposed to be out front, greeting the people, talking to the people, major issues happening with the club, you want the president to step up and, what do you mean? Then no must. Yeah, man. You want the president to do what he do. That's what the president, if he can't do the job, then he gotta get out the way. Yeah, if he can't do the job, then we gotta get somebody that's younger, that got more energy to do what they do. But the fact that everybody, all of a sudden, yeah, everybody, you got a player like Mason Greenwood, a talent that Mason Greenwood is. Mason Greenwood is on the Lamine Yamal level of talent as a young baller. You heard me right. Mason Greenwood is a goal scoring machine. Use both feet. Can play on either side of the field. His touch is incredible. His finishing is incredible. His football IQ, Jesus, it don't got no roof. There ain't no ceiling for his football IQ. But all of a sudden, no, the man them can't take rejection. It made me feel like someone, either on a woman I go to... But me let go that one there. Me left that one there. And I have to take some rejection, man. Rejection a part of life. Yeah, man, everybody gonna like everybody. But you got some players that want to be wanted, and they're not wanted. I showed you the players that are not wanted. Healthy, playing good, not wanted. But yet still, you have man, a ball tears. And I said, Mr. Greenwood for runway. He's disappointed, and him for F off, and him for do this, and him for do that, and Mr. Greenwood this, and it's like, but it's okay, you know. It's okay. You know when you talk to a guy, yeah, psst, psst, yo, baby love, yo, babes, yeah, man, you look good, your shape good, and she find you off like, yo, move. I want to talk to you, like, move, and you're like, go, girl, go. See your face look like engine bottom. Look by your body. After your body not good, you're going like, say, the best thing next to sliced bread. Brother, you idiot. You were just trying to talk to that girl. That face looked like engine bottom. The same girl that you're dissing. You were just trying to talk to her. Like, deal with your rejection. And Mason Greenwood didn't reject Jamaica. He said, slow down. I just want to get to know you. Just slow down. I got options. And I've considered you as an option with my level of talent, with my footballing. Just slow down. No, man, a ball tears and a cry and, oh, Mason Greenwood don't come. No, man. Yeah, better take your time. Because if we need Mason Greenwood to beat, according to you, in the soup group. Yeah, soup group. Soup group, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, they said this thing easy group. Soup group, don't forget. Don't change, don't jump off of the fence now. Stay on the fence. And it says soup group. I came here and I said, you have to respect your opponent. You never overlook your opponent. You never, ever, 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 ever overlook your opponent. You must respect your opponents. That's what me said. Respect your opponents. Oh. And make sure to like up the live, man. It's free 99. It don't cost you nothing. It's free 99. Yeah, you know we like free. Yeah, we like free. So, free. The phone line is open too. If you want to call in instead of typing, you can call in and talk to me. 416-771-4338. Call in, WhatsApp only. Let me know what Guan. Don't hide behind the keyboard. Call in, let the people hear the voice. Francis Mentes is sometimes better the president than see the man list 400 players in his last interview and say the players paperwork complete and ready for selection when nothing no go so. Madness in my talk. Maybe he didn't get prepped. 20 likes. Please, if you haven't already hit the like button, come on, hit the like button. Report seems the coach still wanted him, but Chelsea don't want to risk it. Why would Chelsea want to risk it? No makes sense. That no makes sense. Chelsea, no. May I tell you right now? Yeah? Dujon whisper, if him stay dedicated and focused and healthy, yeah, man, a 30 to 70 million euro ball of that. Remember me tell you that. Remember Francis from Nexus Sports that tell you that. If he stay focused, Dujon Whisper Richards is 30 to 70 million euro baller. You can't clip it. Yeah, man, keep it for later. Oh. You can't risk players like that. No, it not gonna work. I have a bright future. I have more World Cups that he can be called up for. More squads that he can get to for a call up. It's not necessary right now. Eagles Republic seems the coach. Oh, you read that already. Seems the coach allergic to fit players. If you're not injured or close to injured, the coach no want see you. Hey, you don't know. Definitely, Jay. Big up yourself, shower curtain boss in the building. Love old and injured players. One shower curtain boss. One shower curtain boss. Up top. One Conrad. Conrad in the building. Conrad Smith in the building. Big up yourself, Conrad Smith. What y'all say? One Conrad Smith. Say, up friends, everyone. He's throwing people on the bus from day one. Don't listen to him anymore.
I'm feeling high, champion fly.
What me say? So what we have a president if we not listen to him? What we have a president if him not saying that what makes sense? That don't make sense. Jay says Steve realized too late, say him already under the bus from the wheel done run over him. Yo, you never told a lie. That's facts. Big up every time, Conrad. Yeah, man, Conrad, big up yourself. Yo, what you say? Yamal, a superstar at the age of 18, really from 70 years old. May I tell you that? May I tell you? Conrad, joke I met, man. You know I watch football, Conrad. Mason Greenwood. Remember, before Yamal got to where Mason Greenwood was that dude, man. Come on, man. If Mason Greenwood go to that La Liga, you'll see what I'm talking about. The talent is unreal. Mason Greenwood talent is unreal, Conrad Smith. Oh, my days. The talent is unreal, Conrad Smith. Remember, I'm going to tell you that. Yeah, man, it's unreal. A lot of people hurting. Year you started to watch Yamal. Hey. Conrad, you better, Eastside FC, yeah man, him dep on it. Him know what go on. What you say? You think Mason Greenwood is some pian baller? You think Mason Greenwood is some little idiot baller? No. Remember, 3 days to go. 3 days, 7 hours, 35 minutes until the Reggae Boyz take on Bermuda. In Bermuda. At the Bermuda Sports Complex in Devonshire. Yeah, man. And then we come forward back at the national team to take on Trinidad and Tobago. And trust me, Trinidad got set for we. We said Trinidad are set for we. Trinidad are set for we. If you think of chattings. Think Trinidad a fool? Trinidad used them 3-4 game they wouldn't play against Jamaica for set them lineup for Jamaica. Oh, Dwight York is not a clown. Don't take him for one. Jay, I'm not sure why Whisper is coming back from 1 year off. His handlers at the club is taking it game by game. Why is J5 trying to rush his return when folks like Norman Campbell is available? I've said that many times. Conrad trained Yamal at UFC. Big up yourself, first responder. What y'all say? First responder in the building. Yo, go on, big up yourself. First responder has been here too. What the hell? First responder been here too, like from the beginning as well. Up top, first responder. Big up yourself. No, I hear about him for a while. My son tell me about him and say Barca is back, Dad. Oh, your son telling you? Come on. Mason Greenwood a big time. Hey, Let me tell you something. If Mason Greenwood didn't get into that situation that he got into in the UK, remember me tell you right now, the hottest thing in the EPL would be Mason Greenwood by far. Real Madrid, the only reason why them clubs didn't start calling, and they calling on the low. Oh, they calling for Mason. Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG, all them big clubs, they're calling for Mason Greenwood on the low. Just know that. The talent is unreal. And he's young. He's young. The talent is on. Yo, listen, when I see Mason Greenwood play football, I'm going to say, yo, Mason Greenwood is a throwback footballer. Like, throwback to like the senior Ronaldo days, the Ronaldinho days. Them baller there. Different. But you see, people want to bamboozle you and hoodwink you. Yeah? Take you for fool. So you have this big old list behind you of 44 players. Yeah? And all it is fluff. Because the team was already picked. This is just remember the coach said it. Listen to the press conference. He said, I've learned the emotions of the fans is either really high or really low. It's either really high or really low. So we got to get some players, paraphrasing, that's going to play on the emotion of fans, get the fans excited about the game. Because the coach didn't want to pick Shamar Nicholson. I believe somebody forced Coach McLaren to pick Shamar Nicholson because it does good for Shamar Nicholson to play at the National Stadium. So Kaheem Dixon, yeah, the Joshawn Anglin, Kevon Lambert, yeah man, you need them baller there for play at the National Stadium against Trinidad and Tobago. So for the September window, till Bobby Reed them get healthy and call them up. We'll make it work. Yeah. Just know that. All right, let me get back to this. Let me get back to this comment section real quick. At this point, we may as well call up a defender like Alves Powell. Yo, all hands on deck. That's why I said I don't care if we go call up Kaheem Dixon over and over and over. Kaheem Dixon has got more call-ups than Tyrese Campbell. So why not start him? Is Tyrese Campbell playing at a higher level, playing more minutes? Yes. Yes, he is. But Kaheem Dixon is like furniture. He's like the painting on the wall. He's a staple in a Reggae Boyz call-up. Facts. So bless the baller with it. Steve dissed Downswell because he calls Speed his director of football. Big up yourself, first. You better tell them first responder. You better tell them Wagwan. Yeah man, tell them Wagwan, first responder. They must think I chattings. Sure. What y'all say? No, I watch him. You guys, you're too funny. Mason, for a while, I'm a Barca fan, so one is better. I get you. Chelsea not letting him go. They have big plans for Whisper. Yeah, hey, with a talent like that, you have to take it slow. With a talent like that, you got to take it slow. Yeah, man, a big money baller that. You know, so the man score one from about 35 yards on, put it on his foot, and yo, when him lick the ball, him say, yes, goalie from 35. Not a set piece. Not a 35, 25-yard set piece. I'm talking about him chef up the youth and put it on him foot and lick it. What y'all say? Strike the ball there with fear. We out the goalie, beat the goalie. What y'all say? Remember, if we were striker, them have to dribble in the box. Yeah, them have to dribble into the box. I think I chatting. Remember, if we were strikers, our wingers, them have to dribble in the box. In the 6-yard box to score. Them can't score from outside the 18-yard box. That's one of my biggest things with modern day football. Them brother, you have no skill. You can't. I wait for a ball if you kick a ball outside of the 18-yard box. Me say Mason Greenwood do it. Me say Ita went in a ramp foot, bending foot now one. And what y'all say? Some of them baller, Man, I want to them. Sure. Yeah, man, I have to support you. You have the mind of your own. Then you already know how it is. It's football and football alone. I love the football. How many time I ever said that, yo? Love the football. Yeah, I mean, in the emotional things. So people feel like, say, you're emotional. I'm not into the emotional thing. I talk about the things that are real. Yeah? Yeah, I'm not cry if Mason Greenwood say, I'm not want to it, I'm not want to it. Well, you guys don't want ballers like Malik Mothersill, like Trevante Store, like Norman Campbell that's playing high level. So what is the difference? What is the difference? How come you're not screaming and crying for Norman Campbell, Trevante Store, and Malik Mothersill? Oh, we're letting politics, if there is politics, stop us from getting the best players to perform so that we can qualify for the World Cup that we haven't done in almost 2.5 decades? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh. All right. Football gurus say, so all you want, this is the time. So what? All you want, this is the time for Reggae Boyz supporters, not weak heart or those who want us to lose. We are not afraid. We trust the players to do their best. Football guru, nobody never said nothing about you can't. I don't trust. I heard somebody come. Was it you that told me? It might have been you that told me. Yo, we got high level bench players, yo. We got high level bench players. Man say you gotta play to be on the bench. You gotta be at a high level and fit. You got to be fit to be able to sit on a club bench and at a high level. Boy, I nearly fell to the floor. Big up to the belt buckle boss, because that was a dead battery comment. Yeah, man, the battery drain out. Dead battery. Comment that. Madness. Brother, you know, football guru, you know that every time, if not most of the time, when the Reggae Boyz play, the players are walking. Why are they walking? Tell me why they're walking. You guys in the comment section, tell me why the players are walking. Why would the Reggae Boyz players be walking? Why are they walking? Why after 60 minutes they're walking? They're not even jogging. They're definitely not running. Why are they walking? Can anybody tell me? Tell me in the comment section why the Reggae Boyz players are walking. I don't trust in foolishness. This is why I did the countdown when everybody else was quiet. You couldn't find nobody. Nobody. None of the other Reggae Boyz media members. Nobody. It was like a ghost town. Tumbleweed was rolling through. Nobody. I made sure I documented. It's in the catalog. Documented everything that's happening with these players. Who don't have a club? Who's playing in preseason? What's going on with who? What's going on with who? For a reason. Because I know this would come. You have to believe. You have to trust. You have to believe. And you have to trust. And you have to not be weak-hearted. And you have to support. Hello? I've been doing it. I've been trusting and supporting for a long time. We still need 6 points. Six. We need 6 points in this window. And you want me to trust and believe that we haven't put out a pre-squad list in a long time. Yeah? All right, let me go back. Pre-squad list. And you want me to believe, okay, that, go this way. You want me to believe that Damian Lowe, who's not playing, Richard King, who's not playing, Ethan Pinnock, who is injured, still get a call-up. Mesa Holgate, he not really playing. Amari Bell picked up a knock. He was playing. Him and Greg Lay was pretty much the only ones that are playing. And everybody wanted Dasher Greg, but Greg has been playing consistently. at least 70 to 80 minutes every game. Isaac Hayden, he just got a club with QPR. Yeah, and he not starting. There got to be a reason why he ain't starting. Right? John Russell, he ain't getting no game time. The coach said it himself that Ian Frey... Matter of fact, I would... Y'all gonna make me do it. Let me go find it. Hold up. Let me go find it. Let me see. Which one is it? Let me see. Where is it at? I'm gonna show y'all. All right. Let's look at it. Pause that, cause I'm gonna read you where the transcript at. I want the transcript. Yeah, show me the transcript. All right. Here it is. I'm going to show y'all something. Pay attention to this right here, okay? Watch this. Okay, he said, this is Steve McLaren. We've got games this weekend, so we're awaiting if players come through. Again, we're waiting to see if players come through. That's what he said, yeah? We've got the likes of Ian Frey, who's returning from an abductor injury. You hear what I just said? He's returning from an abductor injury. Who played 90 minutes for the first time the other night. And yeah, we're hoping that he doesn't have side effects. He's got a final on Sunday, and we're going to assess him after. But yet still, he's on the list. Ian Frey, coming back from an abductor injury. So we're hoping he doesn't have side effects. What are we talking about here? What are we really talking about here? All right. Cool. Mason, I've been watching him for a while, friends. I'm sure you have. Everybody has. Mason Greenwood. As the coach say, must appease the fans. Thank you. You gotta appease the fans. Say it again, Jay. You gotta appease the fans. A lot of these selections on this list right here, this list is to appease the fans. It's to appease the fans. So the fans are okay with this list. This list right here, it's just to appease the fans. Hello? It's to appease the fans. I didn't say it. He did. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you I'm going to read the transcript for you. I don't want to play the video so nobody feel like they're going to copyright me so you can hear what the coach said. But that's what he said. Facts. Hold up. I'm going to get there. Congregation, Steve Arun, man say, come as you are. You could have just crashed. He doesn't judge. Huh? Hello, first responder. I wouldn't mind if Will Smith steps away from his position at Cavalier and take over a technical Jamaica football. Wendell Downswell is collecting free money. Huh? Another position. Football aggressive. Big clubs are waiting to see if Mason can score more from the run of play instead of so many penalties. You're lying. Stop the lying. You not watching Mason Greenwood play. You lying. Football guru, you're lying. I watched Mason Greenwood play last year in the first, how much goals he scored. The reason why he's taking penalties because he's the best. You don't put somebody to take penalties if they're not good at taking penalties. The kid is great. Open play, Mason Greenwood scored a ton of goals. A ton of goals. Bossa Blanc for that one. Yeah? He put Kyle Ming in a blender. To the man who want to fight him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, blood? They're waiting because of the situation that happened in England, why a lot of clubs are not pressing to get Mason Greenwood. That is all. That is all. They got to be careful with their fan base and the media in their country. We're dealing with a situation that Mason Greenwood has dealt with. That's why. Remember when Whisper got called back, then tickets sell? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Football Guru Kahim came in early and did well. We support him. He will be there when we need him. Yeah, I know. You drinking the soup too, aren't you? I think you are. He's very talented, Whisper. Very, 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 very talented. Deco 2K, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up your... Up top, Deco 2K. What y'all say? In the building. Deco 2K. What you say? Big up yourself every time. They all can do the professional. What? They all can do the professional, but most the time players just stay in their roles. Huh. That's a fact. Best thing, Whisper was able to keep his speed and shot power despite the injury. He also doesn't look afraid. Oftentimes players are cautious when they're recovering. Yup, he did his thing. Antonio scored a dirty goal in the stadium a while back. Yeah. A donkey years ago. Way back. Way back. Remember, 5 goals in 24 caps. 5. Warner Brown scored 4 goals in 9 caps. Not that. Bossa Blanc hit that one for 6. Hold on. Francis, pull up that one. You hear what I said? I said he scored 4 goals in 9 caps. Mickey Antonio scored 5 goals in 24 caps. Make it make sense. I said make it make sense. They can't run. They unfit. They what, sorry? Yeah, they unfit. Say that one more time. They are unfit. They're unfit. I never said that. You're out of ideas, so have to spin people's comments. What ideas am I out of? I'm blessing other people by reading their comments. Never out of ideas. You got the wrong person, brother. You got the wrong person. See this here? Yeah, it not tough. Yeah, me not dance. I look a bossy. But definitely, me head not tough. Ideas, I'm never out of. Ideas. Never. Don't ever. Ever. You said something foolish and I called you out on it, is what it is. Yeah? You can't deal with the banter? I just saw it go.
Next up, Sports Talk. The reviews and opinion and don't vex up a Sports Talk. You're going to work up another talk. A cartoon thing and a South Park.
Deco, so the man them attack a 5-man. Huh? And why you know that? Eagles probably say keep telling y'all that supporting the Reggae Boyz is bad for your mental health. If you're not strong, you're watching made up games in your mind. Reggae Boyz are not walking. What? They have played hard and given their best in games which matters. I ain't talking about playing hard and giving their best. Oh my God! These professional ballers! Yay! They're giving their best. Woo! According to Football Guru, they're giving their best. Well, their best isn't good enough. Yeah? Their best isn't good enough. Because they're walking. And I'm not the only one that watch the games that see them walking. I'm not the only one that's watching the games and seeing them walking. Yeah, they're walking. Nobody's running back. They're not helping the defenders. The midfielders are walking. Matter of fact, teams are walking through our midfields because we are crawling. It is a fact. Panama gave us 2 in 20 minutes. Jesus have mercy. Let me... Yeah, what did that... Yo... What? Yeah, brother. Yo, I'm glad. Yo, I'm love it when I talk like that, you know. Yeah, man, me love it. What? What you say? Yeah, man. See it there? Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me what? Let me put some perspective in it. Yeah. This midfield, Casey Palmer, the great John Russell, Joe Latibaudiere. Yeah, 2 in 20 minutes. Amari Bell, Ethan Pinnock, Richard King, Dexter Lambikiza. Yeah, 2, 20 minutes. All right. Francis, you're talking shit. All right. Say less. The first goal scored. Let me open it up. The first goal for Panama scored when? Remember, this is the last. What have you done for me lately? This is what they've done for us lately. Yeah? Panama slapped us like we're children. First goal, 4 minutes in. The second goal, 17 minutes in. That's 2 goals in 20 minutes. Oh, I must be making things up. I run out of comments. You run out of thoughts. Got you. I got a lot of Barca star jerseys and even have Rivaldo. You know, I'm a big fan. Eros, big up yourself. You guys are talking. Yeah. Don't forget to like up the stream. Like up the stream, man. Like up the stream. Feel like donating to the channel, you can do so. You don't have to, but you can if you feel like it. Matter of fact, don't donate to the channel. Bless up yourself. Go on, big up yourself. But for the real ones out there that want the channel to continue to grow, you already know what to do, man. You can bless up the channel. Yeah? And if you just like and subscribe, it's free 99. Free 99. It don't cost you nothing. Free 99. Just know that. All right. What are you talking about? It is common sense from it's a common statement from coaches when looking at recently injured or players coming back from injury. For players, are you serious? Bro, I'm going to leave that alone because I already went over that. I watch Mason play often. Bailey was better 1v1 at 11. Eros said, the Selecto Kings of football, Conrad. All right. Conrad Smith said, Chelsea say Jamaica don't look at Whisper until next year. Facts. Mason scored half of his goals last season from penalties, 11, and missed 6 penalties. All right. So you're the one that can't take rejection. You're another one that can't take rejection. Yeah, now I know. That when the girl them reject you, you can't take rejection. No, you can't. Yeah, diss up the girl and can them reject you. Yeah? And Mason Greenwood did not reject Jamaica. He did not. Remember, it was yes, Mason Greenwood. Now he said, hold up. Give me a few minutes. Give me a few more months. I'm trying to sort it out. Now it's like, him no good. Yeah, no. Yeah, people like me, no. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, man. Psst, babes, you look good enough. Girl, fan you off. Your move. What you talk about? Babe, look on her idiot, girl. Look on her wig. Wig mash up. Your dry up. Look your foot dry up. Body look like sour man. Go here, say. You were just trying to talk to that young lady. You were just trying to... Yeah. Oh no, can't take rejection. Yeah, man, I can't take no rejection. And you're not being rejected. Jesus, have mercy. Beer bottle. I'm disappointed. Mason Greenwood, oh my God, Mason Greenwood. Why you do us like that? You don't want us. So what happened to Trevante Store and Norman Campbell? What happened to them? You guys don't want them? Why are you not talking about it? Facts. I got it. Jay says, so what Gray always I do no walk. No. Gray don't walk. Casey Palmer, he don't walk. Mm-mm. He don't walk. They don't walk. No, they don't walk. No. I just get up and decide like, oh man, let me just bash Jamaica. Let me bash the Reggae Boyz football. Yeah, and I sit here and watch the game. I'm the one that asks the fans, the supporters, how do you watch the game? Do you watch it by yourself? Do you watch it? Oh yeah, but you got to go check the catalog. You just come around once in a while. It's all good. Oh wait, him always stand up and hold him side. Or yeah, man, always hold him side. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, don't forget to call Coach. Damari Gray got a call up and he wasn't fit either. Yeah, another player that wasn't fit. He wasn't fit to go. No, he wasn't fit to go at all. Yeah, football guru. The number up on the screen. You're not for typing on. You can call in. Yeah, man, we can have this on the phone. You can call in 416-771-4338. I don't no smoke. You want to have a conversation? Call me upon the phone. Yeah, right. That's how wait. WhatsApp only. You can have your say, man. We can talk. Madness here talk. Everybody that watches the Reggae Boyz games wonder why these players walking. Yeah, their boots are made for walking. And walking and they gonna do. No, Jay, he's not holding up his side, Jay. Jay, he's not holding up his side at all, Jay. No. You're making things up. Only people who don't follow Jamaican football would judge our team on the Gold Cup. So what? Jesus have mercy. We always look unfit in the summer. Now you make an excuse for multi-millionaire ballers. Listen to your excuse. Listen to your excuse. No wonder why Hibbert said, yo, I'm going to go play for Canada if they'll have me. If Canada will have me come a part of their team, I'm gone. Come and can't deal with the madness. No. It has to be narrative controlling and dictatorship when it comes to the Reggae Boyz. All right, cool. People like you, you call yourself football guru. What guru of what football? And a banter, yeah? No, get vexed up. I just sports talk. In this case, it's just Reggae Boyz talk. No, get vexed. Number that so you can call. Where's up, man? I'm going to write you when you call. What you say? The boys will be ready for Bermuda. Yeah, I know. Just like everybody that said what? Who was here when they said, oh, Casey Palmer? Yeah, Casey Palmer. If not getting a call up, Casey Palmer will not be back in the team. Casey Palmer will not be back in the team. Casey Palmer will not be back in the team. Casey Palmer will not get a call up. And what did I tell y'all? Casey Palmer. Yeah? I have to duck Jamaican boy gang stock. I have to duck. Because man a fire shot. Man a throw threats out there. Yeah? Threaten man say, yo, no put Casey Palmer name on your thing. And Casey Palmer got a call up. See his name there? Casey Palmer. So I don't want to hear nothing. Nada. Nothing. Don't tell me about no, you believe. Yeah, you can believe. You believe and you trust. I got a broke down jalopy and I'm going to trust that it's going to take me to my destination unless I'm an idiot. Unless I'm head tough. Unless me a dunce. Because I know so I'm not a football dunce. Yeah. But now I'm going to get up and believe in a system that's picking injured players. Players that are unfit. When there are other players that are fit and available. You can do that. We always look unfit in the summer. What kind of comment? We always look unfit in the summer. That's what he said. We always look. Remember, 3 days to go. 3 days. 7 hours, 33 minutes to go. 3. Before the Reggae Boyz take on Bermuda in Bermuda. Three days to go. 3 days. World Cup, we say. See it, yeah? Come over. 3 days. Huh. Boy, I tell you. Some of these guys here tease me, say how country is so great in track and field and so unfit. I come back at them and say, what we win in 100 and 200 and 4 by 1 and 2. Yeah, man. But those races are like 19 seconds. We got to play for 90 minutes. Not 19 seconds. 90 minutes. Conrad, 90 minutes. Oh. Era said 30 likes. Respect. Respect. Like up the live. Like up the live. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Respect for the likes, yeah? Big up yourself, man. Every time. Everybody. Everybody. I love the banter with Football Guru because, yeah, some people have to learn some things, you know. Yeah, man, have to learn some things, man. We are say. All players walk in sometimes in the game. No need to bash Gray. But bash him long time. Long time. You're late. You're late. Now I'm praising him because he looks fit and he looks ready to go. He looks fit and he looks like a footballer that got the love back for the game. That is for sure. He looks fit and he looks like he got the love for the game again. And I love that for him. But I was the one that kept it real. Damari Gray's people them calling on Ryan's show when I was on Ryan's show during that game and said, why are you talking about the ball like that? Because he looks unfit. Every time I look, he's either on the ground or he's holding up his side. Me. Check the catalog if you don't believe. Me. So I stand by it. No. Negative. Like Bailey and Cephas, they are offensive-minded players who think they shouldn't exert too much to play off defense. Yeah, that says a lot. That says a lot, Football Guru. That says a whole lot. Good song, Francis. She is Nancy Wright. The World Cup is held in the summer. Well, Eagles Republic, you gotta tell Football Guru that. Yeah, that it's held in the summer. So remember, he said it, you know, you should clip it. You should clip it. Yeah, man. Go back to the comment section. I remember him say that. Remember, we always look unfit in the summer. But don't forget, World Cup 2026 is in the summer. So what are we doing? We're making excuses for we getting slapped up in the Gold Cup because we're unfit. Yeah, I know. And players shouldn't run back. It's a part of the game that you know that you got to run back to help out the wing back them. And, you know, they don't want to exert too much energy because they're unfit. I'm going to get that one for it. Hey, Conrad, I'm going to get that one for it. Frank Sinatra, My Way. Yeah, man. Definitely going to. Definitely going to. Hot Chili in the building. Big up yourself, Hot Chili. One time, Hot Chili. First time on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. Go on, big up yourself. Up top. Hot Chili. Big up yourself. No, man. Yo, what going, yo? If you watch Jamaican football, you would see that our players aren't as fit in the summer over the years. It doesn't have to do with the money they make. Wow. So I'm the one that's saying it. Yeah, man. Me. Are you out of your mind, Football Guru? You should change your name from Football Guru. Cause brother, you're behaving like a football dunce right now. You're behaving like a straight football dunce. You're making no sense. Respectfully. Because everybody's clearly telling you, bruv, we're always walking. It's a fact. What are you watching? What are you watching? What exactly are you watching? Bruv, it's not a secret. You're making it like it's a secret. It's not a secret. Everybody knows it. Bruv, the Panama coach said on paper we had to make sure that we was cautious about playing the Reggae Boyz. But when we realized in the first few minutes, bro, we can roll ball on these guys. What did they do? They proceeded to roll ball on the Reggae Boyz, putting 4 upon we head top. 4. Brother, you wasting time. You wasting time, man. You wasting a whole lot of time right now. A whole lot of air. Guru, players walk sometimes, but unfit players walk all. Hence why Gray always walk and his form dipped. But I expect him to be back at his best as his new team. Yeah, man, you see, in fitness up right now. In fitness up right now. Up. Demarai Gray fit and ready to go. Yeah, man, Demarai Gray in fit and ready to go. Did you watch the press conference? I don't think you did. We unfit in the summer with their spring and fall. Oh my gosh. Yo, if YouTube wasn't so finicky, if they weren't so funny about certain audios being played, I would play the audio for you, man. Because you are wildin'. You need to you need to chill out. Yes, Greg got knocked out of the Gold Cup earlier than usual and got more rest and don't have to travel to Saudi. I'm not surprised that Demarai is looking better. No. He's just at a club that is focused on his fitness. Focused on him doing well. And he's back to his element of loving the football, playing in the English game, and you got to be fit to play in the English game. That's for sure. It's not summer alone the players look unfit, even during the season. Boy, I tell you. No, he don't believe that. He don't believe that. No, don't tell him that. Don't believe that. But family. He don't believe that. Next up, family. He don't believe that. Don't tell him that. Nonsense. But we're picking up injured players though. Anyways, let me move on because this isn't a show about this is a show about read a few more of these comments and we keep moving. It's not summer. Even York said the same thing, Francis. No, he didn't say that. It's a lie. No, he never said that. No, I'm making it up. The coach never said that. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Bravo Rage. See it? Hold up. See it? Look what he said. Say that. Hey, Bravo. Say it again, Football Guru, because Ed tough. Another one of our players. And again, this is just football banter, so don't get, ooh, that's bright. Don't really get in your feelings, man. We just talking back and forth. Please, It's just football talk.
Next up, sports talk. The reviews and opinion and don't vex up a sports talk. You go to World Cup and a dog talk. And a cartoon thing and a South Park.
Amari Bell has a little niggle. So we'll see what's going on with him. That's what the coach said, yeah? He also said, England, everybody probably saw on the island, and I did that. He got a hamstring injury and came off. Deshaun England has a hamstring injury and he came off the game. He came off the field with a hamstring injury. His name is on the list. So Ian Frey has an abductor injury. So he's one knock away from re-injuring himself. England has a hamstring injury. Huh. Wow. Amari Bell, we already know he got a knock. Wow. Okay. All right. Pinnock and Bell are both out. Yeah. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yup. Yes, they are. We have so much excuses like Ninja going to jail. Yeah, man. Beer excuses. Excuses left, right, and center. But yet still the coach is telling you in plain language. He's telling you in plain language. Oh, my goodness. Hold up. I got some more information for you. Matter of fact, let me put this over here. That's what I should do. Put this over here. Yeah, join the list. Let me see. Can I zoom in? All right. Perfect. Walk on yourself. Back up. See there? Oh, let me move myself out the way. Hold on. Come out to the way, big man. You forward over here, so. Yeah. Nice. Lovely. See right here? It says it. We've got the likes of Ian Frey returning from a doctor, but he said abductor. You know, you two don't really do it. An abductor injury. Whom played 90 minutes for the first time the other night. And yeah, we're hoping that he doesn't have side effects. He's got a final on Sunday, and we're going to assess him. So after, okay? Ethan Pinnock. Yeah, man. He pick up. Hold on. Who else? We've got quite a few niggles in the squad. But yet still we're picking players with niggles. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going because I'm not into the one bag of long talking. I'm into the showing you what is the real deal. Yeah? Football guru, pay attention. Tomorrow we let me see, play 60 minutes. So he plays 60 minutes. Tuesday has been injured in preseason, and we hope he plays. All right, tomorrow to get some minutes as well. He didn't play. Cool. That is Ethan Pinnock. He did not play that game. We assess him. Amari Bell, seeing if he plays tomorrow. He has a little niggle too. Yeah, we realize that little niggle is not just a little niggle. It's a big niggle. Okay. England. Everybody probably saw on the island, and I did that. He got a hamstring injury and came off. We are hoping that he's not too bad, but he needs also assessing tomorrow. So we have one or two situations where we might lose players, lose players that. Boy, Steve McLaren, you make it difficult, brother. Okay, let's keep going. Hold on. Yeah, let's keep going. No. Roll on. What you do? Oh, you now go. Wait. Oh, okay, hold on. I might have to hold on. Let me see. We have to. This is the situation tomorrow. All right, hold on. Let me scroll back to the top. Scroll down a little further. All right. Hold on. Beautiful. We might lose players. I didn't want to bring in players last minute. Yeah, but you're bringing in injured players. Okay, cool. So that's where we've had additions to the squad. We welcome new players. Kyle Duncan, we've been following for quite a while. All right. New York Red Bulls, watch a few games, blah, 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 blah. Cameron Dadari, yeah, okay, cool. All right. Cool. So you've been watching Bailey, but you don't realize that Deshaun Bernard is injured, but he gets a honorable mention on the list. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. Let's see what it says. Imagine if they were fit when they beat Canada, Panama, and played the U.S. tough. Uno chatting foolishness. You can't judge our team for what was done on the summer. Jesus, you back again with the summer comment, eh? It has to be the body of work. Body of work. No, it's what have you done for me lately. Sports is what have you done for me lately. Ooh, yeah. What have you done for me lately? Hey. Ooh, yeah. What's a blank for that one? This will start look like Gold Cup all over again. You better realize it. Hot Chili said, Bell out, and he's one of our only defenders that actually plays. Greg plays too. He doesn't get a lot of credit, but Greg plays as well. Greg plays as well. Big up yourself. If you reach this far, give the video a thumbs up, man. Give it a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. It's free 99. It's free 99. And don't worry. I know I'm not going to get a lot of people because it's not popular opinion. It is not popular opinion. I understand. I get it. Don't worry. I'm cool with it. Look what the coach says about Janoria Johnson. When the player pull a Hibbert, we are going to cuss him. Oh, yes, we are. All right, let me see. Unfortunately, he needs to, where we are? Oh, and the field, the games, of course, Ian Frey, we followed him. We followed him, okay, cool, him. The first day he's been unfortunate with injuries and he needs a run of games. So he needs a run of games he played 90 minutes, but he also needs a run of games, yeah? Okay, all right. Let's keep it rolling. Hold up. All right. Play center back, he's talking about Bermuda players, I'm going to get to it right now. All right. We're disappointed to lose Hibbert to Canada. Why are you disappointed? Why is coach disappointed? He was not on that 44-man squad. The last time I checked, let me go back and take a look. Hold up. Why is coach disappointed? Let me see. Can we check that 44-man squad? Out of the goalkeepers, Andre Blake, we already know is injured. He's on the list. Do we see Hibbert here? Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. The last few weeks, several times, he has the option of U.S., Canada, and Jamaica. So he didn't choose yet. You said he has options. All right. Yeah, I don't follow football at all. No. Only you do. Let me see. Rico Henry. Cameron Archer. Oh, which he needs Cameron Archer, another one who we hope for next window. He has to come to Jamaica and go through the process, yada, yada, yada. Fully acquired his passport. A lot of his work has been done behind the scenes, and the brother still has all that. All right, cool. All right. All right. Maybe a surprise, Mikel Antonio on there. No, it's not a surprise. It's a surprise to you, Mikel Antonio squad. Why? Because from day one, he says he has been the most committed. So he's now pleading to the coach. I've been the most committed player. The most committed. The most vocal. And he wants to see Jamaica in World Cup 2020. That's why he told me on day. Injury, horrific injury, blah, 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 blah. So you pick a dude that has pleaded to you. He's begged you. And now you're like, yeah, let's make it happen. All right, cool. Yeah, everybody's gone through, but that's okay. Let's see. So Amari Bell on there. Pick up an injury. Ian Frey, not really ready to go. All right. All right. All right. Getting more games, getting more game time in case of Kaheem Dixon or just playing at a higher caliber tier player football. What do you think about his body? Is a question asking. I think it's important. The key message delivered to the team in the Gold Cup after exiting. Message delivered. Okay. It's a lot of hopefully. You sound like what's his name there? You sound like football guru. It's a lot of hopefully and a lot of trust and a lot of hopeful and a lot of trust. That's all I hear. Hopefully and trust. Hopefully and trust. The last time I checked, hopefully and trust, they don't win football games. They don't win football games. Hopefully and trust, they don't win football games. None tal. Yeah, man. Hold on. Better coaches than you at Miami played the player coming back from injury. The coach is right to pick him and monitor him. Yeah, man, over healthy players. Yeah, man, we can tell you don't follow a lot of football arguing about coach picking a player who's come back from injury. It is done regularly. Yeah, this is not club level. This is international level. You have 10 days, maybe 2 training sessions, travel days, game days, and you're trying to tell me that this level, you're supposed to be prepared at this level. You're not supposed to be getting ready. You're supposed to be ready. Be ready. At this level, you're supposed to be ready. You don't have 2-3 weeks like a club to ease you into games. You have to be ready. And this is the garbage that you're talking about. Supreme KV, big up yourself, Supreme KV. What we say? Reggae Boyz, we say now.
Forever.
What we say, Reggae Boyz?
Forever.
Reggae Boyz.
Forever.
Pull up. Big up yourself. In my personal opinion, I don't want to see any JPL players in the squad. They're not up to the level yet. Hey, you might upset a few people, but big up for your comment. Because if they're not up to the level, they're just not up to the level. It is what it is. And some of these players are not up to the level, in my opinion. Respectfully. And this is not first of all, it's never personal because I don't know none of these ballers personal. I'm watching your game. What's in your tool bag? What's your technical ability? And yeah, I'm with you, Supreme Kev. Daniel says, why is JFF biased against J.A. Bourne that goes overseas to further their football career? Danny Dredd, if you can answer that question for me, that would be fantastic. But I'm going to try and answer it for you. It's the same divide. Yeah, it's the same divide. It's the same divide like you live in, you're not Jamaican because you don't speak like us and you don't know what we got to go through on a daily basis. And I thought it was about football. You got, so my family, decided that, I get an opportunity and I'm going to forward the family to Canada US, England, Europe, Asia, Africa, wherever around the world for a better life that they feel is better. But yet still, the offsprings are feeling the effects because those who weren't given an opportunity or those who got an opportunity went and messed up their opportunity overseas and got shipped back to Jamaica. And now everybody is a problem. But the people in diaspora around the world that are Jamaican, because out of many, we're one people. Yeah? Out of many, we're one people. But yet still, somebody want better for themselves. And they're being punished because they want better for themselves. They're being punished because they want better for their children, their grandchildren, their family members. They're being punished, Danny Dread. But yet still, there's no system or structure that's set up for those players on the island to be put in a position to succeed at football. Because in here, we don't got enough money.
Go big the money! 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 Go big the money!
And you get the money, and the football don't improve. Like up the live, man. Like up the live. Like up the live. Again, a lot of people not gonna rock with me because I speak the truth that I feel like is the truth. My opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, and I got mine. They're not gonna rock, and I'm cool with it. I don't want you around here anyways if you're not really gonna be real with yourself. I'm not in the business of playing myself. No, I don't want to play myself. That's a negative for me. Okay. Jay says same players that the president say paperwork ready and it's up to the coach to pick them for coming to Jamaica to sort out paperwork. Yeah, again, I told you that a couple of days ago. You got these footballers that they got a busy schedule. They can't do the business from off the island like most countries you could. You got to come. And you know that the system is slow in Jamaica. Right, football crew? The system is slow. The system is slow. So it take you a day or 2 days. If I'm lying, tell me. To get your paperwork together. So they got to go to the island to get the paperwork together to not get a call up. Yeah, man. Blessings and good night. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, campus. Big up yourself, KO. Big up yourself. Hold on. What going on, sir? Oh, wrong thing. What you do? Big up yourself, campus. Respect. I wonder, come and know see how the wrench now. I wonder what go on. What you say, KO? What go on? You gone in bed? This is what real supports do. They have hope, trust, and faith in a situation like these. How can you have hope and trust and faith in you picking players that are healthy and playing well, and you picking injured players that you have to assess? Why? But I can sell you a dream. Yeah, man, I can sell you. I can sell you anything. I can sell your shirt on your back, cause you gonna have faith and believe. Simple food. If you eat them food, don't eat already. All right. Say all you want. It's not the same when you have a choice to play for many different countries. Local born tend to be more committed. It's the ugly. You sound foolish. See, that's what I'm talking about. Mine is warped. Are you serious? So you're blaming a player that their family put them in a better situation. Why don't you be mad at your family that didn't put you in a better situation? Why aren't you mad at your mom and your dad left you behind and went to foreign and didn't reach back for you? Not you specifically. Why are you mad that somebody loved them enough to take them to another country? Or maybe worked hard to have the means to take them to another country? Why are you mad? Don't be mad. Be glad for them. But don't say that they're more committed. Because that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a bold-faced lie. Oh, we have more opportunities to choose different countries. So local born tend. So you're not even sure because you said tend. Tend. Hold up, I'm trying to get somewhere here. All right. Let me see here. Like up the live. If you haven't liked up the live, go ahead and like up the live. Like up the live. I might have, I might have. Jay, break it down for me, because I might have. I was really responding to Football Guru. I said, I don't know, but I'm going to try and answer. And I hope Danny J would answer it for me, because, boy, I'm going to tell you, been a know at all, but me try to give an answer, because here what, you can see my face and hear me, so, me not say me have the answers, that's for sure. Hold on, I'm looking for something here. One Gunners boss in the building. Oh, I'm gonna look for. Yo, Coach McLaren is on it. Campo said, "What's your best starting level based on the squad?" Yo, I can't even answer that for you, Campos. Campos, I can't even answer that for you. Respectfully, I can't answer that for you at all. I can't even answer for that right now. The players are slow too. You can't wait for the last minute when there is a chance to play in a World Cup. What? I don't even know what you're saying there. Yes, I'm going to have faith with any squad chosen. You can do that. You're entitled to that. When you have to take these two girls, hope and faith, you are 90% going to lose. When you're confident, no one remember them. Hold on, I might have missed that one. Say that one again. When you have to take these two girls, which two girls? Oh, got you. Yo, big up to Daddy J. Sorry, I'm a little slow, a little bossy. Hold on. Never pull up and come again. Read that one the better. When you have to take these two girls, hope and faith, you're 90% going to lose. When you're confident, no one remembers them. Okay. Francis, seeing you misinterpret what Danny did I say? Him referring to JPL players who do well get a move overseas. Then he suddenly dropped from the national team. Yes, that, and listen, that's what I'm talking. That's pretty much what I'm talking about, you know. That's pretty much what I'm talking about. In a nutshell, I just kind of use it as a general sense of when somebody gone afar and then they look back. It's the same thing, because for the ball of them, then the JPL, that's not getting a move to Europe. Yeah? The people them there are envying those that are moving to Europe, so they're picking those who don't get an opportunity for whatever reason. Whether they don't got a good agent, they don't got a good team, they whatever the case may be. So I think I'm along the same lines of what I'm talking about. Yeah. But I think there's bigger things at play too. Yeah, man, politics are always going to be at play when it comes to those things. Yeah, man. One Gunners boss. Gunners boss in the building. Up top, my G. Yeah, man. No rude awakening for Bill. No, me never see it, no. But right here, I'm watching my phones and I see the update them, say them kick off them face. 47. How much was it? Hold on. What I'm say? 47. Hold on. What was the score? 41-7. Jesus, have mercy. That is a whooping. A absolute whooping. Big up yourself. I don't know football guru not calling yet. You call in, man. What do I say? Brother, you weren't around when Jamaica players were excited to come and represent Jamaica. I wasn't around where? You mean, wasn't around where? How do you know that? Are you in my body? How do you know that? That's a 41-14. That's a weird comment. You don't know that. You mean I wasn't on YouTube doing this? No, I was doing something else on YouTube. Yeah. Following the football nonetheless, because again, I don't know what's wrong with you. I played football my entire life. I devoted my life to football. Always got my football with me. Played at a high level until I got injury. That derailed my career. Yeah? Just relax. Relax when it comes to that. Stop it. Who's to blame? Who's to blame for players getting injured playing for their club? It's a mixture, you know, Gunners boss. It's a mixture. Yeah, it's a mixture. You got to remember, players got to do the best they can. And I say it all the time. You rely on the club. You got to do the best you can for yourself. You got players like Cristiano Ronaldo. You got players like LeBron James. You got other players in other sports that spend time and money on their bodies to keep their bodies up to par. They spend time making sure that their bodies are up to par. A lot of these players just believe that they can just jump on the football field and play, Gunners boss, and it don't work like that. Yeah, like up the live, man. Like up the live. Smash that like button. Helps with the growth and the visibility. Yeah, man. Wait, okay, maybe I missed your comment. Let me go back. No, man, I talk about something else, Gunners boss. You're right, D-Dread. I'm confident that we will do well. Them brother love to sow doubt and chaos. Yeah, you can feel any way you want to feel. Just because I ain't just because I ain't agreeing with you, that's okay. You can say whatever you want. I can say you sound foolish for believing in something that we clearly can see is a bunch of injured players and unfit players. I can say the same thing. You believing in a system that is clearly not doing the right steps in choosing the right players to perform. I can say the same thing, but I'm not. I still said we need 6 points, 6 in this window, 6 points in this window, 6. The mission is still to qualify for the World Cup 2026. Still the mission, doesn't change. That don't make me jump and scream and said, yes, I'm happy with the selection of the squad, because I am not. I am absolutely not. I'm not foolish. I've been here watching the players, how they play, watching the stats and their play with my 2 eyes. So knock it off. Knock it off. And Danny Dread, where Danny Dread agree with what you're saying. Huh. All right. You never see CPL players in the Canadian national team for a reason. There's levels to the game. Tell them again, Supreme. Yo, I keep saying it, man. This is the highest level. You can't just throw anybody on the national team and think it's going to work. It's the national team. This level is supposed to be a special level to play at. You got to be ready. This isn't the club level where you come and develop. This ain't developmental level. This is I'm ready to play level. This is I'm ready to play level. This isn't developmental level. This is not where you come to develop. Michelangelo, this isn't where you come to get fit. Isaac Hayden, this isn't where you come to try to figure out how you can get into another club and put World Cup on your resume. It don't work like that. No, it don't work like that. The only JPL talent I want to see is maybe a 17, 18-year-old wonder kid. Exactly. Where are they? Who are they? Football guru, Danny Dread. Tell me who's a 17, 18-year-old wonder kid in the JPL. And Supreme Kev, they don't play 17 and 18-year-olds in the JPL league. If I'm lying, tell me. If I'm lying, let me know. That would be Adrian Reed. Where is he? Many Jamaicans think that the overseas-based players should be available no matter the situation, even if they are injured. The first thing they say is the players are not committed. Yes, big up yourself, Devin, because that's exactly what they say. Devin Porter, that's exactly what they say. Not committed. You're not committed. You're not throwing your body on the line. You're not messing up your money to take care of your family and feed your family, so you're not committed. You're not. And you don't know how to be committed for the country. You don't know the struggle of the people so you can be committed. Those are the things that are being said. I don't even get it. I don't get it at all. Sometimes it's as simple as putting down the red cup. Jay, you never told a lie. You never, ever told a lie. Let's go back to this real quick. The coach making an excuse for the Panama game, yeah? We competed against Guatemala. At Guadeloupe, we came back, controlled the game, but you could see the last 15 minutes, the tiredness was there. And the Panama game, when you look, Panama game, start was very poor. The start was very poor. Why don't you blame it on the fitness? The start was very poor. And the rest of the game, yeah, we created chances. That's what he said, yeah? Okay. Go back this way. Huge disappointment. All right. He said, so we look forward to the 6th game. We have to start well. Bermuda will not be easy. But yet still, everybody calling it soup group. Everybody saying the group is easy. But yet still, they say, Bermuda, the coach said, will not be easy. All right. Jamaica has made it no secret that we're looking to recruit players with a global experience. But this is an uncommon phenomenon. We see where teams in the group, particularly Curve, have also been recruiting overseas. One of those players reportedly have Ray from Manchester United, blah, blah, blah. I was talking to Simon, and quite a few years ago, introducing 6 to 7 players from the UK abroad into the Jamaican team. And that I'm gonna get to those comments. Just wanna look here. What is all about it takes experience. Fire and goes us. All right, let me get back to this real quick. I don't want the comments to go too far, so let me get back to the comments real quick. We are going. Are we What are we gonna compare LeBron and CR7 with poor every football players now? No, Gunners boss. We're comparing players being injured, and how to not get injured. Yeah, no, it's just how to stay healthy. You're crazy. Only Gunners boss. You're crazy, Gunners boss. All right. Where we at? The international injuries is just an excuse. They're all insured. FIFA pay the club who lose use of players get injured in national duties. Excuse. Here we go. Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson are multimillionaires, and so too is Tyrese Halliburton. They also suffered from hamstring injuries. Achilles injuries. One was ACL, two was Achilles, calf Achilles. Yeah. Isn't it about the level? It is about using the best players that you have and who fits into your plans. No, it's about using the best players, not the players who fit into your plans. Using the best players. The best. Who's the 70-year-old wonder kid in the MLS? You can't compare the MLS league to JPL. That's a negative. I'm not even going to entertain that. Never will I entertain that. Gunners boss, how much players from the squad playing in the Caribbean and are poor? All are professional athletes. However, they party and consume alcohol, which ain't good for the body. That's a fact. Francis Cavaliers has a 15-year-old. Also, Butler played players as young as 16 and 17 JPL. That's a fact. There was a comment earlier. Who said it earlier? Hold on, I missed that comment. I missed that comment. I know I seen it too, Oh, man, I can't believe I missed that comment. Oh, sorry. Don't worry about that. Danny Jez said, in the JPL, that would be Franco, but he is from Haiti. Okay. Before it was Nolan, but he left for the Canadian Next Pro. Okay, so clear. So we don't have a. So you're saying we don't have a Jamaican. We don't have a Jamaican. You're saying we don't have a Jamaican wonder kid, 17, 15, 16, or 17-year-old right now. That's pretty much what you're saying. We don't have that right now. Yeah? We don't got that right now. Say less. Say less. Let me see. Football group. Not every is saying it is soup group, just novices. No, a lot of people saying it was soup groups, and it's not just novices. A lot of people. We've been talking about it, man. We've been talking about it. A lot of people saying jump was soup group, man. And matter of fact, not a lot of people saying, a lot of people been agreeing with it and running with it. Let's hope we find a wonder kid this season. Hey, Danny Dread, if you find one, let me know. Please. Please. If you find one, you let me know. Yeah, man, let me know. I'm curious. I'm curious. Please let me know. Cavaliers head scout and say him have the next whisper. Well, we gonna see, aren't we? We gonna see. We gonna see. But you saying we score goals, but we can see a lot also. I was trying to find. Hold on a second. All right. Sports for Life, Wagwan, big up yourself. What's up, Blanc for Sports for Life? All right, here we go. Coach McLaren, yeah? This is what he had to say. He says, and you know, one thing that I've learned, Jamaican culture is emotional. That's what Coach McLaren said. Jamaican culture is emotional. Yeah. Now it's way up there or it's way down here. If you watch earlier in the video, I clearly said that. But I wanted to find it so you guys can see. See it there? He said it? Okay. And we're up there through everybody. It's a remark. The 12-man really honest, full the stadium for the players. Love it. Come on, let's go. And football is an emotional sport. Emotions off the field, good and bad. You have to sync them together, and we could get a full house. So we have to get that. Go support and sync that together, and you'll be difficult to play. Yeah? Cool. Emotional. What do you say? Emotional. This was the next part that was kind of funny. This part was kind of funny. But let me get to the comments. Looking at our squad, we are the only national team that does not have a under 20 nor 23 on our senior team. Okay. Football Guru, big up yourself. Football Guru said, brother, people who have followed Jamaica football know that there are former players who they have had to fight to keep from playing for Jamaica when they had slight knocks, and is why they are suspicious. What do you mean fight? Bruv, if you're the decision maker for the team, Football Guru, if you're the decision maker for the team, you don't need to fight. What you fighting for? Sit down, man. You ain't playing. Cry yourself a river. You are not playing. It's not rocket science. You're just not playing. You're not playing. You ain't playing. Boo-hoo. It is what it is. As a country, our development program is poor. We depend on too much ready-made players. Huh. Big up yourself. Devonport is the people need to understand the rigorous training and playing that professional players go through day in and day out and how much wear and tear their bodies go through. And that is why you got to do your best to take care of your body. You know that. You get paid a lot of money. You take care of your body. Just what Jay said. You put down the cup. You left the party in. You do things that's going to be beneficial to you. You do things that's going to be profitable to your career because your body is your money maker. Your legs are your money makers. That's what you use to kick the ball. That's what you use to make multi-million dollars. So you make investments into yourself, into your body, into your preparation. You know you got tons of games to play. You do the things that are necessary to make sure that your body can stay up to par. It's not rocket science. It really isn't. It really isn't. And also, a lot of these injuries come from poor diets growing up. You have a poor diet. Yeah, it catches up to you when you get in your late 30s and whatnot. If you maintain some of them poor habits. Yeah, you got to incorporate better habits. You got to try to figure out and learn how to maintain. Getting to the level is fine. Staying there is a whole nother ball game. And you got to want to stay there. Danisha, it is not the group of death, it's soup group. But we are not prepared. What? We are not prepared, but all who are in this group must be happy. Why you say that? It's not a group of death, but it's definitely not a soup group. No. I don't. I say respectfully, Danny. No. It ain't no soup group for me. Yeah, it's a group of teams that would love to make it to the World Cup. That's how I see it. So everybody gonna give you their best. They gonna give you their best shot. Make it even worse if everybody's happy to be in this group because everybody believes that they can beat the other teams that are in the group. Make it even worse. You definitely 100% gonna get their best shot. That's a fact. The chat is not close to being the majority of supporters. The majority of us know it will be a hard road. Wow! I give you that. You come around. I got you. Yeah? All right. We are faithful and confident in the team and players. No, I'm not confident in the team. I'm not confident in the team or the players. But I'm a faithful Reggae Boyz supporters. That's for sure. Yeah, most of these chats are echo chambers. Yeah, for me personally, nah, man, I'm not confident in the team, nor the players, but I am a faithful Reggae Boyz supporter. That's for sure. That's for sure. So now that Antonio, I do what? So now that Antonio, I do yet. We see the overseas players not committed. Whew. I think Danny Dre got an answer for you. The youth program needs better leadership. Congrats the kids, but it hurt me seeing them being in League B with all second-tier CONCACAF teams. Youth rankings fell off so hard. Yeah, it's tough, Supreme Kev. Tough to see that. Very, very tough to see that. Naga telling a lie. Danny Dre said, Jay Antonio must be, what? Must be help funding the World Cup program. Yo, Michael Antonio said, yo, I put my money.
Forever.
He said, Reggae Boyz.
Forever.
Reggae Boyz.
Forever.
One Michael Antonio, if not, Michael Antonio, what him say? What Michael Antonio say? What not say, man? One Michael Antonio, big up yourself. He said, what ja to, who ja, you, what? Big up yourself. Who ja youth. If 11 JPL players can't beat Bermuda, pack it up from now.
Yeah, blessings we are reap and we coursing on full.
We don't want you again. If we don't really want you again, say boom bang.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. My goodness. Big up yourself. Football Guru said you are fantasizing. It is not how it was in the past. Players were influential and would show out if they don't get picked. Listen, and that's the foolishness bruv, I know that. I know that. Just because I wasn't on here talking about that, I know that. I know that. That don't make it right. Does it make it better? Yeah, but that don't make it right. That don't make it right at all. That's some bullying dictatorship. I'm gonna fight you if I don't play. Bruv. Nah. No. Hey, Devin Porter, let me know what's delusional. Let me know what's delusional, because honestly, no. I know that. You're telling me things I know, Football Guru. I know that. So I'm not fantasizing. That is foolishness. The coach is supposed to have control of the team. If he is the coach. So that what makes it different from Tapper to Hargrimson to Steve McLaren? What makes it different if players are going to choose when they want to play? Then don't get a call-up. It's not rocket science. But we know that's not the system how it works. 3 hours with 3 days and 6 hours and 1 minute to go before Jamaica takes on Bermuda. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact. Jay said, Danny Dread, Antonio, come provide pundit service. I can't ball him, I come play. I hire the coach. Him tell the coach, where am I do? Him say, coach, me a come. Me a forward. Why for the come? Me a forward. Me, I go forward. Because I work up, me say. I put in too much work for to make this squad. What y'all say? That's exactly what Football Guru is talking about. Same thing. So I said from Tapper to Hargrimson, because them used to bat up Hargrimson, allegedly. They used to bat up Hargrimson, allegedly. And now, clearly, there's some batting up going on when it comes to Steve McLaren, allegedly. Hold on. Let's go back real quick. Check this out. Oh, the comment about... Yeah, explain why you say it's delusional, Devin. I'm curious to know. Yeah, this was the other part of this press conference here for the squad release that I found to be very funny that I want to share with y'all. Bear with me, okay? Because I'm reading the transcript. I'm not playing the video. I'm just reading the transcript. So you can see for yourself. It's there on the screen. See? Oop. Whoa, over there. Anyways, can't remember who asked the question, but regardless of the point, he says, Mr. Rudolph has appointed as a part of your technical team. Could you, in your understanding of the situation, provide us the information as to your understanding as to the role that he'll be assisting with you as on the technical team? Yeah, I think it's the role that I expected and wanted from the beginning. Really? Was that the relationship with Mr. Speed? Because he brought me here. And I spoke to him a lot of times. Before I came, he looked after me Oh, I spoke to him a lot of times before I came. He looked after me for 2 days while I was here, and it is probably my misinterpretation of things, but generally somebody like that, let me scroll up. Generally somebody like that is like a technical director, and every coach needs somebody at the side. Yo, Steve McLaren is smart. He's the wordsmith. He's a wordsmith. He's smart. How you gonna miss? What do you mean? He brought you here. How you talk to him a bunch of times on the phone, and you never once got to understand that, bro, I need you to be a part of my staff. If you gonna bring me here to Jamaica to coach this team, I need you a part of this squad. How is it your misinterpretation? And then you say every coach needs somebody at the side. At the side, then say a technical director. Who is dunce? The most successful organizations that has been involved in, especially in football, is everything about triangle. All right. The chairman of the football club with the owner of the football club, who makes the big decisions and the financial decisions. You get that? Then you have a technical director who works between the coach and the president. What do you want, coach? What do you want, coach? What do you want, coach? Come into a new culture. That is what the culture like, coach. This is what it's like. So get you to know the culture. Here's the part, guy. Hey, here's the part. This is what the crowd need. This is what they want. This is the players that they need. This is what the fans, that's the crowd. This is what the players they need, so that the experience that the technical director has, and I'm not saying he's a technical director, Mr. Speed, but I'm saying Coach McLaren, he's a funny guy. And I'm not calling him a technical director, Mr. Speed, but what I'm saying is this amount of experience is not just in coaching, but in owning a football club, knowing the Caribbean football, knowing the coaching. Hold on. Knowing the coaching landscape, being successful at that. How can I not tap into that? I want to, from the first day, Mr. Speed, very close to us because of his role in various other organizations. He, and I asked him to be very close at the beginning. And he said he didn't really want it because of the other kinds of responsibilities he had. So which one is it? Did you ask him before you came and he told you no? Or did you misinterpret that he would be there beside you? Which one is it, Steve McLaren? Which one is it? Then he goes, yeah, that he had within Jamaica football, which I understood, and it was only really since he came to the Unity Cup that we've had him close. And we would like that. We would love the president. He's fantastic. We love the president. Yeah, he's fantastic. Anything that is happening, I can go straight to the president. Why wouldn't you go to the technical advisor director? Because isn't he supposed to tell you, aren't you supposed to tell him what you want and then he go to the president? No, okay, you just didn't say that earlier, so you're double talking. All right, say less. You're double talking for the people who are not paying attention. All right, cool. I can go straight to the president. I can go straight to Mr. Speed, and that's a job that he has. and I want to use the experience that he has on the island. He has of the players, of the opponent, of Caribbean football, of coaching, of his mind that he's got, because I respect it. And you have to do that when you're being successful locally. What? And you have to do that when you're being successful locally. Should I say that again? When you're being successful locally. All right. Cool. Basically, for me, it's no different. He's stepping in inside now instead of being on the outside. And we've had many conversations. They're football conversations. And I've said that throughout, that we need more football. Not talking about logistics. So what are you talking about? Oh, not talking about logistics and flights and hotels and people getting their money and people getting paid. What does that have to do with the football? Jesus have mercy. But let's it's football. Come on. Let's talk football. And so yeah, Miss P coming in and helping on that side. Not just myself, but the staff, and giving advice. Whether we take it or we don't take it, that makes sense. A better coach, and that will make the team a better team. So, I was all for him coming closer. I've been waiting from day one. So it's no problem to me. No problem to me. And as I say, I hope the triangle that we've got with the president, and I call him the technical director, but Mr. Speed is that and myself. When you have that triangle within the organization and sinking together, you'll get success. So we hope for that. And one more, apologies if it was addressed earlier. That's a massive traffic on the road through bomb threats all over the place. I don't know what niggas are there. What? Cool. So what exactly is he saying? Because he thinks he's smart. Steve McLaren thinks he's smart. Let me get back to these comments because he thinks he's very smart. I just had to drop that in there real quick. Let me see. Jay said, we see all the J Player 11 experiment where people always are called for and it doesn't work. Bear in mind, it always against weak opponents. Imagine if it was against strong opponents. Steve back already and ticket buy already. Them just wait for him lose the first match for send him on his way. Boy, oh boy. Not from Tapa, from Simone's too. Jamaican players are not easy. Supposed to is not a reality. Same thing like you said, hope for is also not a reality. Football guru. I just thought you would know that. The hope and the suppose is the same thing. Or tend to is also the same thing. Ask Simone's why Blaka had to go to the World Cup against his will. No different from McLaren who can fold. Hey, clearly. Speed have this well sketched out long time. Chess move. Head coach next. According to Hujatu. Hujayut is what I meant to say. Poor Steve. I have to tell a lie on himself. We hear from the horse's mouth. He wants the job, plus the president say Speed tell him say he really want the job. So why them two make Ricketts open his mouth? I'm not gonna do it. Football J, they're still saying that it can be done because Tapa took us to a Gold Cup final with a bunch of ragtag players. Wow. Big up on yourself. Make sure you like up the live. Like up the live. Football Good J, the coach already said it publicly that he wanted Speed from the beginning. Everything else is a fake narrative. Just because he said it, oh my God, he did. Did he do it with only JPL players? Just because he said it doesn't mean that he believes it. And go on, like up the live, like up the live, like up the live. They are going to do a thing right now. Let me see. That is that. That is that. That is that. That is that. Yeah? Amen. So right now we got players that are injured. We got players that are injured. And they are... It's an unfortunate situation. We got players that are injured. That are on this squad list right here. Let's read this. At J, no, but the people don't want all JPL team. A lot of people actually do. A lot of people do, you know. They want more fairness to Jamaican-born players. The haters are just framing it. But if the players are not up to par, football guru, why would you want them on the team? What does fairness have to do with your technical ability? It's about your technical ability. Are they technically ready to play? Honestly, are they technically ready to play? That's really the question it comes down to. Are they technically ready to play? And they're not. They're not technically ready to play. They are not technically ready to play. So why play players that are not technically ready to play? What does fairness have to do with your technical ability? Because it's your technical ability that is what we're talking about. Is it not? Is it not about your technical ability? We're 3 days, 5 hours and 46 minutes away from our first game against Bermuda. And then followed by 4 days later, we're taking on Trinidad and Tobago. And we want to talk about fairness. What does fairness have to do with any of that? What does fairness have to do with any of that? We should be able to field a JPL team against certain opponents and win easily. Bermuda, brother. Hey. These teams are going to go out of their way to make sure that they have the best players available to them. So if you think that you're going to go to a World Cup year and you're going to go in with players that are not ready to play and think it's going to work, it's not. It's really not. It's really not going to work. It's really not. Like up the live, man. It's free 99. Free 99. Like up the live. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what you waiting on? It's Next Up Sports Talk, and my name is Francis. Welcome. It's your first time. My name is Francis, and welcome to Next Up Sports Talk. Because we next. Yeah, we next. We are next. Trust me when I tell you. We are next. Football, I don't doubt anything you say, which indicates that you are misinformed and new to Jamaica football. I take McLaren word for it in this instant. That's because you don't understand. When somebody talks out of both sides of their mouths. You don't understand when somebody's being facetious. You don't understand when somebody's being tongue-in-cheek. You don't understand when somebody is literally lying to your face so they can keep their job. They can keep their boss happy. You are easily bamboozled and hoodwinked. You're easy to cross up. That's all it says to me. Because if you can read between the lines, you can hear what he's saying. Bruv, I want President Michael Ricketts, and I call him technical director. That's the first sign of disrespect. I call him technical director, but he's Mr. Speed, is what he said. I want them a part of this process. So I'm not the only one that gets the blame. I'm not the only one that gets the blame. I'm not the only one that's going to get the blame. Yeah, just know that. I'm not going to be the only one that's going to get the blame. I want him right here. Right beside, right a part of the process. No, they're not going to throw me under the bus. I've seen this story plenty of times. Did you hear what he said? But he was fumbling and bumbling about answering about what he thought about the new role that was given. You guys must not be hearing. You gotta listen with your ears. Use your understanding. It's not rock. But this ain't my words. But you can't take everything that everybody says at face value without reading between the lines. Are you serious? The dude was red like a tomato while he was talking. You think he's happy having coached under Sir Alex Ferguson at Manchester United, having done his FIFA course, and now he's been appointed an advisor, technical advisor that he calls technical director. That's what he calls him. That's what he said. I call him the technical director. But I hear you. I hear you. Let me read these comments because I hear you. I'm misinformed. No, I'm not listening to what Coach McLaren said. He just can't word salad me. No, he not going to word salad me. He not going to talk my ear off. He not going to say a bunch of words with his accent and miss me with a couple words that he's saying. And I'm not going to understand. Bro, this is not my first rodeo. I'm not a dunce cap. Not calling you one. I'm just saying I'm not a dunce cap. So he can't fool me up like that. And I'm not, Steve McLaren. No. Bro, you're talking nonsense. Stop the lying. Steve McLaren, stop the lying. Tell the truth. But you can't tell the truth because you need your job, man. I get it. I ain't even messing with you. I got you. My little son asked if Bailey a footballer. He don't have no muscles on him. So Conrad, you're a person that's into fitness as a high-level athlete. Yeah, isn't that your job to take care of your moneymaker, which is your body? Especially your legs that you use to kick a ball. Isn't that your job to make sure you do you dot every I, you cross every T to make sure that you're in the most peak physical condition that you can continue to make money to take care of your family? What am I not understanding? And you know that you play 3 games a week plus international break. You probably play for 4 years straight. Then you know that you got duties. Then you take care of your body. You do everything. You spend that money that you're getting instead of spend it on the fashion runway, instead of spending it in the Gucci store and the Louis store, instead of spending it at the car mart, instead of spending it at the car dealership on all them 100, you spend it on your body so you can make more money. So that when you're done your career, you've accumulated a certain amount of dollars, and then you can go get your fashion together and go get your car together. You can have 1 or 2 cars, but come on, stop playing. I don't know, it's not like that for everybody. A few of the foreign players have technical ability. A few of them. Wow, okay. Football guru, players who do good and leave the JPL are the ones who need fairness. Also, overseas players who are treated like the unwanted stepchild. Them no wanted, Jay. Now that me put up. Jay, that me put up. Me put up Norman Campbell, Trevante Stewart, and Malik Mothersill not wanted. They're not wanted. You're not wanted. Because we're going to pick players that are injured over you healthy players. You're not wanted. A quota is already put in for local players. What more fairness are you talking about? Cannot answer that. I'm telling you, Antonio going to start soon. He probably will. J.A. Hummingbird, big up yourself. We have to choose the best available players, home or abroad. Thank you. Tell Football Guru that. You don't believe that. It's not fair. It's not fair. You have ballers that parents would love for them to play for the Reggae Boyz at any level. They left the island to look for better opportunities for themselves and their family. And their children fall in love with the game of football. They work hard at the game of football. They become good at the game of football, only to be denied the opportunity to represent the country because they don't live on the island. How does that sound? So for anybody out there that leave the island, you got to fight hard to get your child to compete. And when they do, just know that it won't be fair. It's not like I'm talking from experience either, okay? All right. It is your opinion. Lots of JPL players deserve a chance. A chance at what? Do you watch? Let me leave that alone. Chance at what? You watch the games? Bro, the first touch is poor. The technical ability is poor. Not for all of them, but for most. It's kick and run. It's first of all, it is overly aggressive. Like the tackling that I've seen is downright stupid. That's why the young baller them that play pickup, they can't be good because the older man them kick them and I broke them up. And they don't get a chance to be technical like a Yamal or like a Mason Greenwood. Because overseas, they're actually teaching you how to play the game without brocking you up. Without a studs and broke up your foot and ruin your career. What about that? I think that a player like Anglin has better technical ability than Latibaudiere. You're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping. I'm done with that. You're tripping. You're tripping. Look upon a player like Greg Lay. Me have to laugh. Laugh at what? Laugh at what? Which JPL baller that play left back can play for Oxford United right now? Name me one. Name me one. One that can play for Oxford United and take Greg Lay's position. I'll wait. Do you see what people believe Jamaica should field at JPL 11 and beat Bermuda easily? Madness, Devin. But that's why they're all calling for Soup Group. They're all saying, oh, it's Soup Group, easy group, easy. You guys, yo, this is international level. You guys taking like, are you serious? Wow. All I gotta say is wow. First responder, big up yourself. He said, oh, hold on. I went too far. Let me get to that one. One second. Jay said, football girl, a player who puts in the work, earns a move overseas, deserves a chance more than a player still in the JPL. Big up yourself, Damar. Damar in the building. US barely won MLS players in the team, and we supposed to compete with JPL players. That's why we suck. That's why we stuck. I say stuck. That's why we suck. You can't say why for the suck all in the one. I'm done. You guys are too funny. Where we at? Devon, what is mad about that? Where is our football then? Where do you think our football is at? Come on, where do you think our football is at? It's nowhere right now. Come on, man. Francis, we the fans were taken for granted because Speed should have been at the press conference. Very true. Why was he not there? Why would you not have the coach and the new appointed technical person, advisor, director, right there so he can take some questions? Isn't that what Steve McLaren said? I want him here. Why was he not there? Busy? Oh, he's coaching. Yes, sorry. He's coaching. He can't take the time. They're lazy and comfortable where they are. That's Conrad Smith. I understand Jamaican football. McLaren don't have to tell me anything. I understand a coach's diplomacy. Here we go. And you need to say measured things. I don't understand why you fantasize and speculate. I'm not speculating. It's my thought. First of all, it's my opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinion just because it's not one that you agree with. It is still my opinion. And that's how I see the thing. My opinion. That's number one. Number two, that's the problem. There's no growth. We're still dealing with things that we did with 1998 Wayne Simone's, all the way through all the other coaches up to Steve McLaren with no growth. And you're okay with that. You're also part of the problem if you're okay with that. So we should be banding together to remove that. To get the sharpest knife and cut out the BS. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like up the live, like up the live. You come in and make sure you like up the live, like up the live, like up the live. It's free 99. Free 99. It don't cost you nothing. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what you waiting on? What you waiting on? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Let me see here. Conrad Smith said I should have blamed the locals. Don't go overseas if you want to play for Jamaica. Facts. Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't even care for MLS players playing for Jamaica. So imagine what I think about JPL. If one or two get selected because they are that good, sure. But a quota for JPL, come on. Exactly. No, they don't think so. They think it's unfair. It ain't fair. You gotta do it fair. We're first responding. I gotta read this comment. Did I pass it? Devin said, "What is mad about that?" Oh, I did read it. I did read that. I did read it. Okay. Let me see. And we call for standards. No, there ain't no standards at J. And if you don't have a player overseas in a specific position who is better, can't we give a JPL player a chance? If they are of the level. That's that simple. It's not hard. When you watch trash football 24/7, when someone looks decent, they think it's the greatest thing. Yo, I cannot. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I find it hard to watch JPL football. Yeah, I find it hard. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, for real, I find it difficult.
I'm feeling high, champion fly.
Yeah, I find it difficult still. I do. I really, really do. Hold on a second. I need to check something. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me see. Stop chatting foolishness. Everybody don't leave the island on merit. Some of them have great agents while others don't. That's a fact. That's not chatting foolishness. That's a fact. I just leave it to poverty. Demar says I leave it to poverty. Unfortunately, it is the best way for some of these players to make real money. So if they aren't on the team, it looks like food I gotta take off the plate. Let's be honest here. Okay. Jatu said every left back in a Jamaica would have make Oxford team. If them did a born in England, stop it. Stop it. So how come they not even making League 2, League 1 Championship. None of them? None? No, it's because they're in England. That's the mindset that we got to change, man. That's the mindset we got to change. That's the mindset we got to change, man. That's the mindset we got to change. We got to change that mindset. Let me see. Where was that? Oh, Devin said, you explain to me what level is domestic football. Do your assessment and come and make a report to the fans so they can understand. Football guru. Personally, Jay said, personally, football guru, I don't believe we should be looking at any player older than 22 that is still in JPL. Ideally, I would prefer if they were 18 and under. They don't play 18-year-olds, if I'm not mistaken. It's not a lot, I should say. I shouldn't say they don't. I take that back. I don't think they make it a lot. They don't play a lot of them players. Okay, where we at? True, he knows he would get attacked from Mr. Speed. People like and share. Like up the thing, man. Like up the thing. Like up the stream. The U.S. have a very high number of native-born players. Even the Mexicans were born there and speak English. Jay said, so the conflict of interest come in one man, hold the gate, and others just watch how his two new players go through despite being unable to so before. Facts. Me too, and it's free on YouTube. Well, what's free on YouTube? I find it difficult to watch the MLS, but no, there are some good players. You find it easy to watch the JPL and difficult to watch the MLS? Hold on. Messi don't play in the MLS? What about Suarez? Busquets, they don't play in the MLS? Is there something I'm missing? Doesn't Andre Blake play in the MLS? Hold on a second. Huh? All right, I'm going to leave that there. Comrade Smith. Chess speed at play. We still play checkers. Man, move them. Well calculated. Devin, will do. And to clarify, I consider Whisper, Bailey, King, Blake, Bowser to be local players. I just believe Jamaica should be juggernaut carrying football. Okay. Bless upon itself. I watched one of the streams today and I locked it off after 2 minutes. JPL is real definition of Bush League. St. Mirren was desperate getting King. Big up yourself, Damar. Andre Thompson, big up yourself. It is time for us to accept the truth. JPL cannot raise its standards without the development of local coaches, facts, and the introduction of a lot more regional and foreign players. True. How do we develop the coaching? Andre, tell me, how do we develop the coaching? How does the coaching grow? Football guru, tell me, how do you improve the coaching so that the league can improve? Of course you love ones. Come on. We're not good enough to turn down good players. You still in Jamaica at U21 and want better, you in trouble. Wow. I love watching JP. I'm sure you do. I'm sure he does. Yeah, he ain't lying. France, the league was changed to accommodate the addition of schoolboy footballers. Butler and Speed plays a lot of young players under 19, which is great. MLS is bad too. Yeah, it's not. It's better than the JPL, to be honest with you. No good first touch. They lose possession easy. Bad passes. The amount of out of bounds that happens is crazy. It is. Supreme KV said the JPL propaganda even hurts Jamaican players who gets moves overseas. Shavante Stewart was bagging in goals in Serbia and couldn't get their call up. And he's bagging in goals in Israel and he still can't get a call up. Norman Campbell's busting up the Danish league and he can't get a call up. No, but you know, we don't have any goalies outside too. We don't have no goalkeepers to look at either. I mean, so we got to go with the same players, the ones that are not playing. We got to roll with them anyways. So quota system, we got, let me see, 1, 2, 3. We got 3 JPL ballers, if I'm not mistaken, in this squad. You continue to do what they're doing with the coaching school to improve like they have been doing. What are they doing, though? Don't want any Jamaicans at yard. They don't. They don't. They really don't. They really don't, though. They really, really don't. Make sure you like up the live. Like up the live. They really, really don't. No lies told. They really do not. They really, really do not want none of them players. And for any, listen, the next thing I gotta say to everybody is, let me go to this next screen. If you get an opportunity to get in front of a European squad as a young footballer, it is your job. Yeah? Whether somebody gives you an opportunity to go play. If somebody gives you an opportunity to go play for one of these European squads, it's your responsibility. Your responsibility to put your best foot forward. It's your responsibility to put your best foot forward. You let them people know that you will not be denied for that opportunity. Did you hear what I said? It is not on the representative that got you the opportunity to go to this team. It's not on your manager. It's on you as the footballer. You got to go out there and you got to ball out of your mind. You got to ball out of your mind. You can't blame, oh, you didn't. No, you go out there and you make them people cannot refuse you. Because nobody will refuse good talent. No coach, no manager, no club owner will refuse talent. Especially young talent. So footballers getting an opportunity, and you get an opportunity to get on the field for any of these European clubs or any club outside of your home country, it is on you to be undeniable. Yeah? Undeniable. I don't want to hear no excuse. Zero excuse. It is on you. It is on you. You got the opportunity. Yeah? It's opportunity meets preparation. Yeah, you're ready so you don't have to get ready. If they don't think you're ready, that means that you still have to get ready. You need to be ready for every and any opportunity that comes your way. That's facts. So you get an opportunity to get on this field and play in front of any technical technical director, club owner, managers of any team that you could potentially be joining. You got to ball out of your mind. Out of your mind. You got to make them hold their head like, where have this talent been? Where? You got to let them know that this ball that you kicking, yeah, is your life. That's a fact. And these are Jamaican-born players that leave to better themselves, but they count. What? They don't count for the agenda. Big up yourself, Damar. Sometimes that be like that. Jay said, football girl, I better me stop argue with you and go to bed. Jamaica isn't a top 50 club, so what are the other alternatives to move our players into Europe, international caps? Devin Porter says, Jatu, do you understand in football terms what is considered a finished product? Big up Pristine. One Pristine. And what y'all say? Pristine in the building? Up top, Pristine. One Pristine. Up top, Pristine. Big up yourself, Pristine. Bossa Blanc for that one. Hold on, man. Pristine at the building. What y'all say?
Yeah, this fuck.
Big up yourself, Pristine, every time. Andre Thompson said our local coaches can complete the various coaching license or partners with youth development countries such as Belgium, Germany, and Spain to improve individual quality football philosophy. So what's stopping them from doing so? Football Guru, the 2 times King moved. Both head coaches were involved in the move, and that's a fact. I would call Norman over Tyrese and Kahim, but he is not busting up the Danish league. Are you serious? I'm gonna leave that alone. He has had 2 consecutive below average games after a hot start. Yo, I can't believe you're saying this, yo. Exactly, Mackenzie got his chance. No way Butler couldn't prevent anything if he was good enough. Hey, you said it, DeMar. We can then introduce these playing styles from the primary level, phase it into secondary level, and by extension to JPL. That's a good plan. You know that ain't gonna happen, though. The players and a lot of these coaches, I'm saying some of these coaches maybe just don't want to go through the course. They don't want to go through no schooling again to get that certification. That certification and the necessary things that are required. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking about. A lot of them probably don't want to go through all that process. So they that's a hard negative. We ain't really doing that. And that's just my opinion. I don't know that to be true. I don't know that to be certain, but that's just how I feel, you know? Jatu, name those finished products. Oh, yeah. Devin, yes, and we have probably too. Name them, he said. Okay, cool. You're fantasizing. Again, it takes a certain path to develop world-class players. Jamaica don't have it. Neither does Canada or the U.S. They have to send them to Europe to finish. I disagree with that. They go to Europe because Europe believes in their talent. That's why they go to Europe. They go to Europe because Europe is like, we need that talent. Not to finish, not to develop. No, you pick a player because of the potential they have. So if you don't get chosen, it's because the team don't believe you have that potential to be good. It's still a business, yeah? So they still want to make money off you. They still want to get you and take you to where they can make money off of you. It's still a business. But they're not going to take a product that they don't believe has that potential, because they're not trying to lose on the investment. They're trying to get a return on the investment. An ROI, return on investment. So I think you're the one fantasizing the whole night, to be honest. Armanin, yeah? Let me see. Jatu, the domestic league has 2, and you're calling for an all-11 JPL team to take us to the World Cup. Yo, go on, big up yourself. Let me do a quick little roll call because I'm about to get up out of here. Big up to Eagles Republic, wherever you at. Go on, big up yourself. Bossa Blanc. Big up to one Danny Dread. You already know what it is. Big up yourself, Danny Dread, wherever you at. Let me see. E-Ross. One time E-Ross. Kevin Hart. Big up yourself, Kevin Hart. Eastside FC. Man, you got to get in this football conversation more because that knowledge you got is next level. Big up Eastside FC wherever you're there. What you say? Big up Father Bling. One Father Bling. Go on, big up yourself, Father Bling. Every time, Father Bling. RY, you already know what it is, RY. Go on, big up yourself. J, every time, J. Big up yourself, J, every time. Let me say, when me there right? No, let me read. Shower Curtain Boss. Pop B in the show, look of love. Go on, big up yourself, Shower Curtain Boss. What we say? First responder. You know what it is, General. Big up yourself, first responder, man. For Bossa Blanc for first responder. Yeah, football grew every time. Football grew. You know, it's all love. I love the banter. I love the talking. You know what I'm saying? That communication, I love it when we're talking football, man. That's how we learn from one another. Whether we agree or disagree, man. For me, it's all love and it's never, ever, ever personal. Just know that. It's just football talk. Deco 2K. Bossa Blanc for Deco, big up yourself every time. What you guys say? Yeah, Bossa Blanc, one more time for E-Rod. The real general. Big up everybody that came over from Jason Gooner TV. Big up Jason Gooner, yeah? Salute. Salute. Respect. Let me see where we reach. Hot Chili, come over. Big up yourself, Hot Chili. If Bossa Blanc for Hot Chili in the comments was talking. Bravo, Rage. Big up yourself. Squadron. Big up, Bravo, Rage. Appreciate you being here and joining the conversation, man. Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Supreme KV. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Bossa Blanc for Supreme KV. Campus 23. Bossa Next Blanc for Campus 23. Go on, big up yourself. Gunner's Boss came in tonight. You know you want to talk about that. Man, you have to go do something for the ones. Go on, big up yourself. Gunner's Boss. Wait, Devin Porter. Yeah, Devin Porter coming tonight with the fire. Fireman in the building talking. Big respects to Devin Porter every time, man. He teaching and we having conversation. I love it. It's all about the football. I love this game of football so much. Sports for life. Big up yourself, Sports for life. This game of football is everything to me, man. I love it. As you can see, my ball always close to me. Always near, man. It was sitting on my lap, I'm playing with it while I'm under, at my desk doing my thing. I got the ball, I'm kicking it, I'm rolling, I'm stepping over. Y'all can't see it, but yeah, always continue to just work with the ball, work with the football. You get what I'm saying? Not playing with my ball like, why for that? Well, it's not why for that, it's okay, but I'm talking about the football under the table, kicking it around while I'm here talking to y'all. J.A. Hummingbird, go on, big up yourself, J.A. Hummingbird. Demar, up top, Demar, big up yourself. Oh, Bossa Blanc for J.A. Hummingbird. Joseph Ja for Huja 2. And Bossa Blanc for Conrad Smith. Bossa Blanc for Demar. Every time, big up yourself. Was come true and show. So Andre Thompson. Big up yourself, Andre Thompson, every time. Kahari Bennett is busting up the USL League. Why isn't Kahari Bennett getting a look in? Kahari Bennett right now, Football Guru, is scoring a bag of goals. Big up Pristine, come true, show some love, bless up, big up yourself. Why isn't Kahari Bennett getting a look in? Why isn't Kahari Bennett getting a look in? Why isn't Kahari Bennett getting a look in as a striker? Somebody asked the coach, yo, we're not scoring a goal, eh? And the players, strikers that we have, them not scoring a goal either. You know what the coach said? Yeah, man, we have to work on our defense. Yeah, we have to work on our defense. We have to tighten up our defense because we're Lego too much goal. Nothing about scoring. It's crazy. Defense wins champ, but we ain't scoring no goals. How are we going to win? We're going to draw every game? Okay, if we stop the teams from scoring and we ain't scoring, how are we going to win? If none of our strikers are scoring. All right, coach. All right, coach. Okay, coach. Whatever you say. We gon' see. Football Guru say, Jay, national head coaches for places like Jamaica recommend players all the time. Hargrimson also helped Whisper and Dixon. Big up yourself. Cygnus Media. Bossa Blanc, respect for being here. Showing some love. Appreciate it. Campus 23, you already know what the Schweppes is. Football gonna name another player who got the same opportunity as King. Forbes got a bit until he switched to Phoenix. Remember, Forbes never made U20 squad but got in due to such man and was suddenly dropped when he refused to sign for such man team. Strange. Bossa Blanc for that one. Big up Demar every time. Whisper never needed any help. He never needed any help. Jay, he never needed any help. Whisper is very talented. Very talented. Very talented. Whisper is more talented than Dixon, in my opinion. And that's just a fact. The fact that Whisper don't get a call up and Dixon get a call up is criminal. In my opinion, it's criminal. Because Dixon is more talented as a footballer, technically, than Kaheem Dixon. That doesn't make Kaheem Dixon not a good footballer. Let me just make that clear, because Reggae Boyz fans seem to can't accept criticism, and it's constructive. I'm not beating one, and I'm not pulling up one and dragging on the other. I'm just stating the fact from what I see. It's easy. It's easy. He left Jamaica. It's easy. He left. That's a fact. That's a fact. Name the other players that the head coach advertised in press conferences. Yo, I'm gonna go on big up on yourself, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm about to roll out. Final comments, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you like up the live. If you haven't liked up the live, make sure you like up the live. Also, yeah, if you're watching on the playback, you can definitely like up the live. 3 days, 5 hours, 7 minutes until Jamaica take on Bermuda, followed by 4 days later, we'll be taking on Trinidad and Tobago at the National Stadium. And you already know what it is, man. The goal is still 6 points in this September window and the quest to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And hopefully, in the words of Guru, the players never fit in the summer. So hopefully, if we make the World Cup, that they'll be fit, because it will be in the summertime. Demar said, Whisper gonna get called up eventually, but I'm wondering how the team would get picked come World Cup. I have a feeling most European players get dropped. That would be crazy, Demar. That would be crazy. Jay McLaren and Hargrimson have different personalities. We thank McLaren for his confidence in local players. You think it's confidence he has in local players? Or he just playing the system? Which one is it? Is it confidence or he just playing the system? Y'all let me know, man. Peace and love to everybody. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm rolling out. Blessings. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Yeah, we back again tomorrow as we get closer and closer and closer to the game time. We'll be back again tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you tap in. Make sure yo, Conrad, you something else. Conrad, you're not going to the Kim. Yo, make sure you tap in, man. Make sure you tap in. Make sure you tap in. I'm on the JPL would get paid. He is confident that King and Dixon are talented. Really? King is riding the bench at St. Mirren. Dixon had to be moved down. You would think it a demotion because he wasn't getting no game at Charlton Athletics, and he go down and he's playing. I hear you, man. He playing politics. He definitely is. I told you, Steve McLaren's a politician. Steve McLaren ain't stupid. He a politician. He know how to work the system. And he's certainly working that system. Don't avoid the question. Name a non-Cavaliers player the coach ever advertised. That's a big, big, big question. I'm going to leave y'all to that. I ain't even going to get into that. I ain't even going to get into that, man. I ain't going to get into that. Peace and love. I'm Audi 5000. Let me run a little tune before I get out of here. Let me see. Hey. We say Reggae Boyz. We need 6 points. We need 6 points. Reggae Boyz for what?
Forever, forever.
One Reggae Boy.
Forever.
One Reggae Boy.
Forever.
I'm Audi. Bless up, everybody. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. Yeah, one Father God. One Father God. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. Thank you to each and every one of you for watching, for liking, for watching, for liking, for subscribing. Each of you watching, liking, and subscribing. Peace and love and blessings. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Blessings. Francis, next with Sports Talk. I'm going to catch you on the next one very soon. I'm out.